Okay. Welcome everyone to Shooting the Shit. Open topics, anything goes, show, banter, whatever the hell you want to call it. You can do anything. You can do any damn thing you want. You can talk about any subject you want. You can talk. You can do beer reviews, booze reviews, politics, relationships. Mon amour. And here we are.
Oh, there he is.
And we got BC beer reviews from Michigan, and we have one and only Thomas Metal 75, and a musician and clothing designer Paul Anthony Mantia will be joining us shortly.
We'll find out what we're talking about.
And what we talking about?
Anything, I guess, right?
Let's talk about sex, baby.
We ain't talking about love.
No, we're going to talk any damn thing you want to talk about. Right now, I'm going to crack open a beer from New Jersey that doesn't tell you what the hell is in it. They don't describe the hops, the nothing, malt, nothing. Absolutely nothing. And it claims to be their version of a West Coast IPA, 7.8%. And you know what? It's no West Coast IPA because it's not hazy at all.
Let's see.
7.8%. Cape May. Where's it called? Cape May Brewing Company. Cape May IPA.
They say on the website, the American IPA named for America's oldest seaside resort. Cape May IPA is loaded with floral and citrus notes, slightly bitter with a zesty finish. A West Coast style IPA brewed in the heart of the East Coast. It's a beer that's crafted on the Cape. And they say it pairs well with three icons. One is an Adirondack chair, fish, and what looks to be a cheeseburger.
Yeah, it's kind of clear for a West Coast IPA. I mean,
yeah, it is.
It's got a little bit of chill haze, not much.
But it's I mean, it's not bad. Oh, what you got there, Chief?
Oh, I have a really localized fine Pilsner style beer from the state of no. Miller Lite. A fine ass Pilsner beer, yes. When you don't want to drink the heavy guns and you just want something, yeah, this'll do. If you need a review, I can give you one, but you probably don't.
No, I don't need a review on a macro. I don't need a review on a macro. So how you feeling there? I saw you with Michael Hilton. Don't blow up my phone. I saw you with Michael Hilton on his show a little bit because I was busy. I had to do a bunch of stuff when I got home, and I went to Eric probably knows, or maybe he doesn't. I went went live at the all you can eat sushi place. And a bunch of guys were there. Fart Doctor and a whole host of them were there in spirit, watching stuff my face. And so was BC.
I was watching that earlier. Man, I had to go down to my local China shop and pick up some General Tso's chicken, man. Woo!
And then I was joking. I told
BC, man.
It's good. I told BC, as long as it's not reheated chicken and dry, as long as it's moist. I told him, I always ask them, was General Tso a real general? And they don't know. So
No,
he says, your answer must be, so what?
Yeah, we got jokes.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, but General Tso was fake. It's kind of like your Uncle Ben or your Aunt Jemima or
no,
whoever.
There's no more Aunt Jemima. Aunt Jemima's gone. They already.
You mean that bandana, whatever it is, out?
Yeah.
The Quaker Oats, the rosy cheeks. It looks like the older version of the Founder's Breakfast Stout Baby. Archie Bunker.
Well, yeah, the Aunt Jemima is now just named Pearl Milling, which is the company that developed the Aunt Jemima syrup. So it's just Pearl Milling. That's what it says.
Mrs. Butterworth. They had that bottom heavy female shaped bottle, Mrs. Butterworth's pancake syrup, and I think they were trying to hint at something.
Yeah,
Mrs. Butterworth.
Yeah. Forbes has an article. About all of the, and the article is called Eskimo. This is from October 6, 2020. It says Eskimo pie becomes Edie's pie. Here are all the brands that are changing racist names and packaging.
Oh my God! No more Eskimo pie. Oh,
so pick them up, man. You're gonna be worth millions.
I guess.
I always wanted to. I always thought they should get a cartoon of an Eskimo, like milking a polar bear, and have a female polar bear's teats. And having the milk freeze and go into the container, into the pot, into the ice cream.
Here's what you were talking about. They said, was it on June 17th last year? The same day, parent companies for Mrs. Butterworth's pancake syrup and cream of wheat cereal also vowed to revisit their packaging, accused of being rooted in racist stereotypes or imagery. Although the companies have released no further updates on what will change, and obviously nothing has.
Well, you're right about cream of wheat. That's right. There was an imagery there. Now you see what I did? I'm a schma cookie. I got about 4 or 5 of these in the freezer, right?
Wow,
and I keep them cold with a frozen bluey thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, I did the same thing on Fandango with the bottle of Fandango. I mean, liqueur. Hey, Rockin' Paul is here.
I can't hear you yet. Okay, speak.
Okay, now I gotta tell. Welcome, Rockin' Paul. He is residing in Brighton Beach,
man. I'll tell you.
Brooklyn.
All this equipment for what?
What are you doing? He's residing in Brighton. Hold on.
Okay, talk.
I hear myself. That ain't good.
I hear you now.
I hear you now.
Echoing.
Yeah, I'm gonna take. Let me remove the echo.
Yeah, that'll drive me. Hey, Daryl Messiah, California. Happy Saturday night, Jane Thomas and
Check. 1. Okay. I can hear you. You can hear me. Give me a second.
Right.
All right. I got to drop something on my
On your toe?
I'm over here. I have the computer on 3 screens over here, so.
Oh, okay.
I have to. Let me just put something on the vocal mic, my mic,
okay.
Just to bring the levels where I want them.
Paul's got thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of professional equipment, and I hear myself.
We still echo.
You can hear yourself?
Yeah.
So there's an echo on the
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. So you can hear that?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna bring that down so you can't hear that.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Hello. No, it's better.
Is that better?
It's good.
Hello. Hold
We
on.
good?
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, it's better.
I mean, I can even go like this. And just make everybody's life easier with the headset, man. That's it. And you won't hear shit. I'll hear everything, but you won't hear it.
Yeah, do that.
Now talk.
Now
Hello.
talk.
Okay, hold on a minute. Let's bring the monitors down. All right, go ahead.
Hello there.
Oh, yeah, I can hear you clear now.
Hello there.
So you don't hear no echoing now, right?
No, no.
Oh.
Okay, good, good, good. So watch what I do now.
Now let me
Now-
tell my what?
No?
No, go ahead. Do what you got to do.
Okay, yeah, let me tell my story. Now, Mr. Thomas Meadow 75 BC Beer Reviews. Concerning consumer advocate information, this week I had a big problem with an advertised as seen on TV product that
Uh-oh.
happens to be selling for $20. And excuse me, that
Give me
product,
the red.
that product,
The red hat.
that product is the Bell and Howell electric shaver that supposedly works underwater, as well as shaving your balls, rocket ball. No, it takes 8 hours to charge. The first one I got from Amazon Prime, the bottom fell out and all the components were hanging out.
Now,
Oh my God.
So I took it to Whole Foods is owned by Amazon, so you could return Amazon ordered products at Whole Foods. So I took it, I returned it. They sent me a replacement. Guess what? I charged it for 8 hours. Nothing. I turned it on, turned it off, turned it on, turned it off. It doesn't work. It was fully charged. So I just got a refund. So this is the last time I'm ever going to buy an as seen on TV product. And I just wanted to tell that story because it there's a whole list of garbage being sold by carnival barkers on as seen on TV on infomercials.
So it's that fun-loving looking veteran that's trying to sell the Bell and Howell stuff in those commercials, like that flat, like something that's much bigger but looks like this flashlight or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
go away from your house.
I mean, Bell and Howell
Wow.
has been around for a long time. They're not,
They're not what they used to be, obviously.
But this electric shaver,
Was it supposedly a made in America product, or was it made in overseas?
no, it's made in America, I think.
Wow.
But the point is, how am I going to use that? How am I going to use that in the shower and let it get wet if the whole bottom falls out?
Oh, those components are going to shock you.
But it doesn't charge. I waited 8 hours. I'm looking forward. Oh, I got my new Bell and Howell. It's charging. The next day, damn, it won't go on. Hey, Nina Yordi, what are you doing there? Nothing like a Ronco. Yeah, he died. Ronco Peel.
Oh, the set it and forget it ovens or
Yeah,
whatever.
remember the shoe polish hairspray for bald people, and then he had the pocket fisherman.
What?
Yeah.
You know what
What was
happened?
that rotisserie one that he had that he sold?
My
The
sister got
The rotisserie chicken ovens. or whatever.
my sister
Yeah.
got that one time. The Ron Popeil, a Showtime
Rotisserie
rotisserie,
oven.
whatever. Guess what? It smoked up the whole house, and the alarms went off.
No.
No, New Wave was. I don't think that was Ronco. New Wave.
No, that wasn't a Ronco thing.
New Wave combined convection with burping. No, with infrared. Wait a minute. Halogen. I don't know. It combined everything that technology had to offer, but there's one problem. Every time I get an electric appliance, eventually it dies. It dies. They just go kaput.
From hell. Wow. Sorry.
Now you know what's big, Nina Yordi? You know what's big now? My sister loves hers. The hot air fryer. The hot air fryers. And there's a lot of them out
It's
there.
like a convection oven.
And it's a convection. Exactly, Eric. It's a convection oven.
And the fan is closer to the food source.
Yeah. But
Hey guys, give me a second. I just got to grab a drink. All right. I set up late tonight, man.
Get a beverage, and I got plenty of beverage. I just want to knock. Oh, there you go. You got your beer condom.
Get the beer. Oh,
Oh, that's from the Roswell crash. That weather balloon.
Yeah. You try to rip it apart and make it back to a
Instapot. Why don't you come aboard? We're expecting you, Nina. Remember Love Boat song? Come aboard. Exciting and new. Yeah. Unless you're not home.
Would you believe it? Michael Hilton was drinking non-alcoholic beer on the stream all day.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Michael Hilton had a bad experience with alcohol a couple weeks ago, I think, and he's detoxifying right now. Even though he blocked me on Facebook Messenger for some reason.
Who did?
Well, I can't message him.
Who's that, James?
Oh, this dude I know from San Francisco, Michael Hilton.
Yeah, I got into it with some guy today, man. He calls himself the Pope of Hollywood. I call him the Pope of Hollywood. I call himself the Pope of shit in your mouth.
Poop. Call him the poop. The poop.
No, this fucking guy come to me, man, and he, you know that story, James, where he wanted me to record the song that was originally written by Maria Christine and Jeff Bransell for Siobhan, who was big time on the AGT, America's Got Talent, and she's a big Olympic star. So her husband, he was injured really bad in the Olympics. They were like #1 in the world. And she quit her career for him, and she wasn't singing at the time, you know. But this guy's a bullshit artist, man. You know, he wanted me to rewrite the song, okay, with my people from Sony Records. I had a couple of people going on the song, and he said, "Oh, forget about Jeff and Christina. We won't tell them. We'll just sell the song without them knowing." I said, "I'm sorry, but I don't do shit like that. I've been in the music business my whole life, and I work with half of the big stars out there. I'm on their albums. I'm like, I would never take somebody's fucking creation and go and do that. What is he, out of his mind? You're going to steal the woman's that wrote songs for Celine Dion, for Titanic. Fucking Jeff wrote for fucking Frank Sinatra, NSYNC, you know, Rihanna, every big fucking star out there. You don't go steal music from people like that, man. You know, what are you, out of your fucking head?"
That's plagiarism. It's like plagiarism.
Yeah, man. I told him to go fuck himself, and then he comes out and he goes, he had to say something about my wife. He goes, "Oh, you and your wife are low-life meth heads." I said, "That's the last time I'm gonna ever listen to something like that again." I said,
"What?
After the message you left me," I said, "you just buried your entire fucking whatever career you had." You know what I mean? And he buried it. I did him a nice number on Twitter and Instagram today.
Yeah. Well,
I let everybody hear the message he left me.
Thomas Metal 75's he plays guitar. He's in a heavy metal.
Oh, yeah?
He's in a heavy metal band up in New England called Oxblood Forge, and we're gonna.
Yeah, man, rock it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got.
So you know my drummer. I'll tell you my drummer, since he's a guitar player. You know who Breaking Benjamin is?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Those are the guys that I work with. I work with them. Well, Chad Ziegler is the old drummer for Breaking Ben. He's now the drummer for Black Label Society. He's the drummer for Weapons of the New, you know, and him and I are on the contract. We've been on the contract this year. He's been on a couple of my songs already that hit, like, you know, had a #3 on the radio a few years ago.
Very cool.
And actually many years ago. A decade has passed already. Oh, shit.
Damn.
I don't know where the time went, but, you know, I played with, where I started out with Billy Preston. My dad was Papa Joe Mantia, the drummer. I'm sure you heard of him, the jazz drummer. He passed away. Nobody really knows about that. We kept it, I don't know, they kept it secret. We didn't do no memorial, but I toured with Billy Preston, you know, P-Funk with George Clinton, Buzzy Linhart, Perry Robinson. I mean, I did all my work with the big legends. And then from there, I branched onto, you know, the rock bands, because I was originally a rocker, you know what I mean? So now I'm connected with every fucking rock band that you and I grew up to in the world, that the people that I actually want to be connected with, you know, like Phil Collins and people like that, you know, Elton John. I'm connected with them now. So I've been in the business a long time, but just recently what I did was I I announced, I said, I'm not going to go on tour because I'm not going to take the shot. Too many of my, the rock industry, nobody is taking the shot in the rock industry. They don't give a fuck. Chad just told, he went on tour with Stained and Korn recently, about 3 weeks ago. He went out there. He has not been sick. He lives in Pennsylvania. He never got anything. You know what I mean? No shot. He goes out there. He comes back coughing up blood. All right. So that says enough. So, they wanted me. Stained's guitar player did not show up either. They had to get just a fucking guy from Florida that just, learned the shit overnight. You know what I'm saying? But they wanted me to do it. And I said, for $10,000 a night, I don't care. I said, shove the money. They paid Chad $100,000 because he filled in for Stained and Korn. You know what I mean? Both their drummers didn't show up because they're sick. Been doing Florida tours. Florida, for some reason, there's something going on over there, because I haven't gotten sick and I don't know anybody that got sick here. So, I mean, right now the music industry is kind of like, it's not balancing out correctly. You know what I'm saying? That there's no balance because of all the shit. Eric Clapton, I talked to his agent. I've been on stage with Eric before, and I haven't spoke to him personally, but his agent said Eric is refusing to do any concerts that are going to tell you have to be vaccinated. He said they can go fuck themselves. They're not going to tell me what I got to do. Yeah, he turned down tours, and then Tony Bennett, got retired. Tony didn't get sick. He's just, very old. He's 91 years old. He can't tour no more. So.
Doesn't he have like Alzheimer's or something right now?
What was that?
Doesn't he have like Alzheimer's or something, dementia or something?
No, he don't have Alzheimer's. He's just, he's old. Yeah, he's getting there, but he's old. You know what I mean? He's 91 years old. He's done enough touring. Yeah. You know what I mean? There comes a point you can't get on stage. I mean, he can. I know, people have been on stage since they're, on their dying bed, like Buzzy Linhart. He was dying in bed singing, "You Gotta Have Friends," over the phone to me. So it's like, people are looking at things right now. They're going, why are all these people dying? All the big artists. Listen, people get old. They're going to fucking die. They're in their 70s. All the classic rockers are in their 70s and their 80s. What do you think is going to happen? You think they're going to fucking live forever? I tell people that, oh my God, he passed away at 95. He was just too young to go. Get the fuck out of here.
He wants to go out.
Everything's fucked up in the world, man.
You don't want to go out like keeling over on stage. He wants to go out.
I mean,
with dignity.
Yeah, I don't play. The guy should, look, people that play music, we live to play it. So I'll be on my dying bed and still singing. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. He knows. So tell me about yourself, Thomas.
I don't want to die in a cubicle at an office job. I can tell you that, and I don't want to do that. No, but I mean,
I die having sex.
Yeah, something like that. Come on, New England.
Something like that.
New England is. I'm outside of the Boston area. New England is okay. I think we've been doing mostly the right stuff, and things are going all right, and been having some gigs here and there in New England with the band Oxblood Forge. But other than that, I mean, I didn't know all that craziness about Florida until you just mentioned that. I would not.
Oh yeah, because they don't tell you that. I get my information from Sony Records, from like Roadrunner Records, from Chad. I get my information from them because that's where everybody's touring right now.
Yeah.
But now they're branching out into different states, you know what I mean? But, I don't know what really is going. I know Breaking Benjamin's got a bunch of shows.
Yeah. I think we're
I think you're okay, I think.
In New England, but,
I know Boston.
People, next time we have, if we have to get to this point, right? The next time we have all these major shutdowns and closures like we did early in 2020, some of these venues and some of these local clubs and bars and establishments that do all the live music on the weekends, like Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, they're not going to be able to open doors again. And they're definitely not going to be able this time around to go and get all this government assistance and think like it's just going to be fine in the way, then we're going to go back to the way that it was. These places are going to be closing down. So either,
of course,
they require themselves for their faculty or whoever it is to get to either keep masks or to get vaccinations, or this whole thing's just going to happen. I mean, maybe this whole thing's going to happen again. And I don't want to be the person. I've been fine the whole time. I haven't had any problems health-wise.
Me
but
too.
I don't want to be the kind of person that brings a band or my band into the establishment, gets people sick, and then it's on me that your club just got closed down because I brought my COVID-19 band to your club, which nobody in my band has it, but I don't want that to be any band and have anybody feel that way about the situation, especially to the point where, okay, so if enough people this time don't try to get themselves vaccinated and then all these clubs close down, I don't want the clubs to feel like it was their fault. It's everybody else kind of fucked up at that point where they don't want to try to do the right thing. I don't necessarily care as much about what your personal belief system is with the virus and stuff, right? My whole thing is that this may very well happen again, and you do not, and this is what you really like to do. You gotta think about it beyond yourself. I want to protect the music industry, my local community bands that want to get out there and play. If this is what I want to continue to do, maybe this is what I should do, even if you don't have an opinion positively towards getting vaccinated. If you want to keep your industry thriving a little bit, you might want to get a vaccine just to make sure that it is continuing and there's a place to play. But so far, so good with all that in Massachusetts. We're doing all right. I can play around in Massachusetts and most of New England and not have a problem. So we're doing all right.
I know Boston well. I mean, this year, last year I didn't do it. The year before. Normally, every year during 9/11, I do the big show in Boston, Massachusetts, where they had a teacup party.
Yeah.
And I do it every year, and I do it for all the families of all the kids that died, and all the people that died in 9/11. I do it with the Clintons because, back in the day, I dated, Hillary Clinton's niece. I mean, that's uncontested. It's not. There's nothing on the air. It's off the record. What I want it. I don't want that on the record. I had it removed. I mean, pictures that were. It's fine to have pictures up there, but and people question the fact that how do you know these people? Well, I kind of know them because I did a lot of benefits for them. I mean, and this year she wanted me to do it, Sonia, and she canceled. She said we're not going to put you on that stage. Nobody's going to be out there. We have extremist threats. She's back in. She's now back into the House of Representatives. She's one of the House representatives again, and she was let go when Biden became in office, and now she's back in again. So she's just giving me the insights of what's going on. She told me straight out yesterday, I'm going to put it like this. She goes, we can't talk on the phone, but prepare. She goes, you need to prepare. She goes, you need to get all the canned goods that you can get in your house. And, from now to 6 months from now, get every bit of canned goods that you can, because I'm going to tell you straight out. We're going to go through a thing called the EMP, the electromagnetic pulse. The fucking government is planning to shut down the fucking electric grids, because they fucked up the atmosphere so much that they think that if they shut that shit down and this cocksucker Gates blocks the sun for 6 months, he doesn't realize the damage by blocking the fucking sun for 6 months, what you're going to do and turning people's grid off. Everybody will die. There will be no food. They only give a fuck about themselves. Do you get it, Trump? They're all in the secret society. I had the chance to be involved in that bullshit, okay? James knows the story. I turned that shit. I told them to go fuck themselves. Go fuck yourself. I don't need to be involved in anything like that. I don't need, you can live a life of luxury. You know what? I'm already living a life of luxury right where I am at. I'm happy where I am, I don't have to be a fucking billionaire to be happy. I gotta be able to pay my fucking bills, and that's it.
All right.
I mean, but that's the insight that I get, and I'm just telling you what she told me. She said prepare, and I'm gonna prepare. Somebody like that, you're Hillary Clinton's niece, okay? You're gonna sit there and tell me I gotta fucking prepare. Guess what? I'm gonna prepare. I'm gonna take it as a grain of salt. That's it.
Grain of salt. Grain of salt.
Grain of salt.
Assault.
Assault.
A grain of salt.
Somebody
a grain of salt.
If somebody throws a container of salt that hits you in the head, you will be assaulted by salt. All right, we're gonna listen to.
I'll tell you what's gonna happen. You're gonna be surrounded by salt water. because New York City is going to go underwater eventually. You do realize this. They have no money to fix the infrastructure. It's impossible. They're not going to do it anyway. Where's all the fucking money for Sandy? They didn't fix the MTA. The MTA's still on the fucking water, man. And now they got a new storm right behind it, Larry. A Category 4 that's strengthening like a motherfucker with more rain than they ever seen in their life. Okay.
Oh, Larry's coming?
Oh, Larry's on his way, man. And there's somebody right behind Larry. We're in hurricane season. You've never seen New York. New York has never, you know, New York has never been hit by fucking hurricanes like this, one after the other, man. Tennessee, Texas, Nashville, fucking all of them are getting
I
slammed.
hope a hurricane named Ronald doesn't hit Louisiana.
I heard Hurricane James was coming too, man.
Okay,
Ronnie will hit Florida.
Speaking of
You
hurricane,
better run when he comes.
blah, blah, blah. Speaking of hurricane, we're going to listen to a sample of Oxblood Forge right now.
All right, let's do that.
Okay,
Let's take it to the news reporter. Where is he?
Hey, screen share it? Or not? With the
Who's that? That's your band, Thomas?
Yeah. Put your microphone out to the speakers there. Oh yeah. No, it's definitely not James there, Nina Yorkie.
Say hi. Hey, everybody. My name is Oreo Cookie.
You're screen share this, James. Thank you.
Nice. So who's the vocalist?
All right. So we have a 4-piece band. We got myself on the drums. We got Greg Delaria on the bass. Rob Leoy is the guitar player, and Kenneth McKay is the singer. He's in another band, also out of the Boston area, called Red Mantis. So go and check out that stuff. So yeah, if you go to, I put a couple of links in our private chat. But if anybody wants to check out Oxblood Forge, they can go to oxbloodforge.bandcamp.com. You can order just about any merchandising we have. You can download the digital album, or we can send you a CD of that, and we'll send it anywhere around the world. We do have the applicable, I think we have got the applicable shipping charges if you are international. We've sent some stuff internationally so far, and the response is pretty good.
Yeah, I just put it in the comments box. So Nina thinks I can't speak a lick of English. A lick of English? That means I have to talk and stick my tongue out.
You guys need a keyboard? You need a Dream Theater type keyboardist or what?
Occasionally, actually, that's another funny story. The beginning of the song, I actually recorded some of the keyboard parts. So occasionally,
Yeah,
the song
I'm sick on keys, man.
Keys, yeah, that would be sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna he's gonna play something. He's gonna play some stuff. Nina, thank you for joining the show. Ronnie, yes, everybody. Fart Doctor's here, and the one and only Masumi from Tokyo, Japan. Greetings, Masumi. Thank you.
Hey, how you doing there, Japan? How's Japan there? Good.
Yeah, thank you for showing up. Fart Doctor says, it's been a while. What's up, everyone? Hope you are all well. Yeah, well, Fart Doctor was with me when I was stuffing my face with sushi. I went live from the restaurant.
Oh, shit.
And there we go. Oxblood Forge, bandcamp.com.
Nice.
Fart
Cheers.
Doctor. Yeah, I really gorged myself today. And I figure, what the hell? Let me go live.
It's very easy to do that at a sushi bar. Just to forget how much.
Well, if it's all you can eat, you could definitely gorge yourself.
What's your favorite? I really like.
I'll tell you what I had. First,
redfin tuna.
Well, first I ordered a bunch of tekamaki's rolls. You know, the regular red tuna, the salmon, white tuna, which is my favorite.
Cool.
Albacore. And then I ordered some sashimi, yellowtail, red snapper.
Nice.
Red snapper.
Red snapper unagi, which is roasted eel, and mackerel sashimi.
Nice.
The second time around, I ordered more of the same sashimi, but I ordered
some background music while he's talking.
Shrimp tempura, pork gyoza.
Pork gyoza.
Pork gyoza dumpling, a shumai dumpling, and very tasty, some fried oysters. And that was when I started to get full.
Right. Yeah.
That's when I started. I mean, I sorry, fart doctor, no probiotics or fiber, except for the seaweed, except for the nori
Mm.
and the tekamaki. But you know, but it was good. I had my fiber today in other ways.
Yeah, the shrimp tempura stuff was
Yeah.
what got me into sushi. Definitely, it was definitely an easy gateway.
Yeah, but those
Easily-
fried
easily-
oysters,
Yep.
those panko breadcrumbs, tempura, fried oysters. Oh,
People think about just raw, and you can lightly cook the fish. You can, and it's still considered sushi. What's considered sushi is the use of that sushi rice. If you don't have that, that's the sashimi. That's just
Yeah.
just the
well, yeah, they use a short grain sticky rice for sushi, and they add some rice wine vinegar.
Yep.
Wine vinegar to the room temperature rice.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
God bless.
Ragweed.
Don't do that in public. Don't call. Yo, listen, I get so scared now when I'm out there, James, and if I'm at a store and I take a puff of weed, bro, I got people around me. I'm like, they're scattering. I'm like, COVID.
Oh, you know,
Just cough. Calm down, lady.
show Eric your pride and joy pipe.
Whoa. What?
The
I got this one, and I have. Oh shit! I don't know where the other one is. I got a few of them. I got about 20 pipes, man.
Damn.
I don't know where they. I can't figure out where they all are.
the double one. The double.
Oh, hold on a minute. Oh yeah. I know where that one is.
The double.
I gotta know where that one is. I need that one all day. Like, oh shit!
Yeah,
All right.
there is ragweed, but
Yeah, here's the double pipe right here. It's pretty wild. I mean, but like it kind of put my headphones back on.
Never seen
It kind of I really don't know what the purpose of it really was, because this pocket right here is two bowls, so you can fill both of them up. But you're not, you get, if you light this one and you light this one at the same time, you're gonna get more smoke. But I think this one was made for just like, to add your extra weed in when you run out of this bowl.
Sure, right. I can see. Yeah.
I don't know, because it doesn't get me any higher. It does. I don't even smoke it. I don't even smoke it to get high. It's just I smoke it to be relaxed.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because my brain it races like crazy. I got so much shit going on in my life. I got the recording studio. I got contracts. I'm under contracts with certain people right now that I'm reproducing certain songs for Sony, some disco stuff. Whatever the hell they want, and I work in all genres. I mean, I work. I'm working with Michael Sweet right now, also on a new tune. Yeah, Michael's a good friend of mine from Striper. He came back. He's got a new studio. I'm working with him on a project with Chad Ziegler and Tommy Lee from Motley Crue, the drummer. We're working on a new type of sound, disco type of sound, but heavy rock disco. So I mean, because you see what's going on right now is the disco industry is coming back. All right, disco is back in again. They're bringing it back. Oh yeah. Yep. Like Staying Alive back then. That type of music. They're bringing it back into the mix again. So, I mean, there's a lot of different things going on, and the music industry is a strange place, man. I mean, I've been out there. I've been on tour. I've done some big fucking shows, but it's. I deal with fashion and music, okay? The music industry, you get involved in the rockers section, you really don't have no problems unless, some shit like Dimebag, okay? That was fucked up shit that happened. Now you get into the rappers quarrel, hip hop, now you're dealing with gangsters, okay? Because, and I do deal with them. I have to, I work in the industry. They call me up, hey, I need a beat. I need this. I want a rock beat with, heavy guitars on my beat, you know what I mean? So they call me to do that shit, and I'll take it if I want to take it. If I don't see the project's going to go anywhere, because Sony could say, hey, take this song and reproduce it. But there's no promises that even because there's Sony records that song is going to be a hit, So I have to sit down and decide, do I want to put my time and my work into this and wait 10 years for a fucking song to go bang? No. If you're Sony, you should be able to make that fucking song go bang overnight. I don't want to hear bullshit. It's all about who they want to drop the money in. And some artists, what they do is they'll sign the artist, they'll give the artist an advancement, you know, 100 grand, 200 grand. You're supposed to take that money and pay for your recording time. Instead, some of the artists, they take it and spend it on themselves. But what happens?
You're talking like a 360 deal, right?
Yeah, man. There's the 360, but then on the other hand, what the record label does is they you know, there's exceptional artists and there's the non-exceptional. Okay,
yeah.
They'll take the non-exceptional, they'll put them on the shelf. At the end of the year, that's a tax write-off. Okay, they just wrote them off. They don't give a fuck about that artist. You know, that artist could sit.
They could sign one for like 6 months. I mean, I forget what the number was. It was like the major recording labels, like a Sony, right? Like a Capitol Records, was like almost like 50 artists they signed a month during.
Oh yeah.
And it's like in another 6 months, more than half of those artists are not still going to be on that label. It could be 6, 8 months, even less than that. No. It doesn't. It's on the dollar for them to sign that many artists. They can't just sign that artists and do it with big contracts. Hell no.
No, because they're gonna get they give them artists cheap money. They don't give them 100 grand. They give them 10, 20,000, and they'll take the 20 grand and they'll write it off and double their money at the end of the year.
Minimally, you know? Minimally, what my band would like to do is to do some pre-production on whatever we want to do next, and then try to shop it around. And I mean minimally, like if it's just the distribution deal that helps us get our music out somewhere. We'll do all this superficial legwork that's going to superficially get us somewhere, right? But if we help to get it out into different markets that we can't previously get it out to on our own.
But let me ask you, who's your recording? Who are you recording with? You're in Boston.
We're gonna be recorded this album with one person, but we're not really. I mean, it came out okay. We're not really that keen on working with this person again. We're spending a lot of money. We're spending a little bit of money.
I'm a master engineer. Okay, I don't know if James let you know, but I'm a master recording. I not only am I recording artist, I play, you know, guitar. I've been playing for years. You know, piano, bass. I sing professionally. You know, but that's not all I do. I'm a master programmer. I can program sounds. I can do whatever the hell you can ever imagine in your mind. I got everything I would ever need here. When I bought my equipment, I made sure I bought the tools that are going to be, you know, something that's going to help me to get ahead, not behind. You know, a lot of these guys go out, they'll buy fucking studio equipment. They spend millions of dollars on bullshit. Oh, I'm going to go buy. I've had the SSL boards, big giant boards. You're going to go buy the board. It's going to cost you $3 grand a month in electric to run the fucking board, period. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's number one. You got to be making $20,000 a month in the studio to really, you know, compete with your bills. But what I got right here has everything that the SSL board and every other fucking board out there has. The Alien Health board, you know, the new NXS 2075 board. I got everything right here compacted in 2 boards, you know, small ones. You know, I got every fucking software I can ever imagine, you know what I mean? But the main thing is mastering, you know, you're mixing and mastering, because without that, you ain't got no sound, you know. Now, if I'm recording my own material, I normally don't mix and master my own material because I'd rather somebody else, you know, I'll master your stuff, but, you know, it's not my sound. It's something different. If I'm mastering myself, perfection is a big thing with me.
Yeah, I think having other ears and eyes in the project when it comes to mixing and mastering, definitely,
I'll sit there for fucking years on a song, man. That's why I can't do my own mixing on my own stuff, you know. So what I do is I got Steve Catazone, the pioneer of Godsmack, you know, Sully. I mean, Steve Catazone is right in Boston, South Boston. I record with him. He's my engineer. And he, you know, he had platinum albums with Bon Jovi, Aerosmith, with big rock bands. I mean, heavy fucking bands back in the day, you know, thrash metal. You know, he's had Dio in his fucking studio back in the day, you know. So, you know, that's the guys I work with, and he's the one that recorded my last track that hit #3. You know what I mean? But, you know, if I have a question, you know, say, because he's busy these days, you know what I mean? Because everything's in-house, you know, everything's being done online, you know. So if I have a question, they'll say, hey, Steve, listen, let me send you this track over. You know, like sometimes we'll get like, you know, say guitars, you know, when you're mixing guitars, a a lot of guitarists, they want to add a ton of treble in it. Yeah, you have to have the treble in the guitar, but you know, they need to defer things and realize that when you're doing your mastering, you're supposed to remove all the excess bass that's there, because even though you can't hear those decimals,
yes,
they're still going to clash with your song. They still fuck things up. They take things out of your song when you don't remove those things.
that's why,
And that's why
mix and master,
you know,
or at least mix. You probably shouldn't do it with a subwoofer.
yeah.
Exactly,
You know,
why
I mix with the headphones I'm wearing, because these are like, you know, almost, they're close to $1,000, you know, but
don't get me wrong, and I
the
feel like
quality's insane.
I feel like for the first time ever, we actually got a good quality bass tone. But out
Right.
of even what you just heard in that sound quality,
No,
however,
that sounded good.
However, with the bass, and especially it comes across that way in my band. It comes across how the bass is actually played and how our bass player actually attacks and plays his instrument. That actually is more to the tone of how he plays. I know it sounds like everybody says it's all in your fingers, but literally the way that he finger picks and hits the strings and attacks them is like 90, almost 5% of the way that you're hearing stuff. If he was just a tiny bit more cleaner in his playing, or sometimes maybe for certain songs used a pick or whatever, and didn't embellish quite as much in certain aspects, and maybe was a little bit tighter with the guitar track, the bass might be a little bit tighter in the mix. However, I mean, that's what we were told the second time, or the next time we went in and did this full length, and then I had a buddy that we talked to that did the mixing on it, and he said it wasn't anything negative. It's just that was our bass player's playing style, almost more like a Geezer Butler, kind of having a lot of fills and runs in between.
Right. Yeah, I do a lot of fills too, man.
Talking
I got a
about
nice bass.
engineer was saying the way that he played the bass, you're never going to be able to get it super tight, and that's not a problem on the bass style. That's just the reality of that.
Oh yeah. You know,
Yep.
like Chad, when we get him in the studio, he's very when we write our arrangements, you know, the drums are written out like a melody. You know what I mean? We're not just fucking playing. Every tom he hits, that's got to be written down. Okay, we're gonna hit the tom here. We're gonna come, you know, and that's a lot going on the drums, especially with bass, guitar too. You know, but bass, you know, you got to always think the bass in that drum is my foundation. Without that, everything could fall. You know, so that's why when I record, what I'll do is I'll knock out, when I'm doing my mix, I'll take out all the instruments and just leave my bass and my drums, my bass drum, because I want to lock that bass drum in with that bass guitar. It's solid, and you know, because and with metal and rock, the bass drum is not set high on bass. You know, you don't set the bass, you're going to drop the bass down because you want more treble on that bass drum. That nice punch, boom, boom. You know, not boom. You know, not you go to a fucking concert. You in some of these stages, you know, the engineers, they're great, man, because you can play that kick drum on stage without mixing anything, and you're going to hear it sounds like sustained bass, like boom.
Yeah.
If you don't have a good fucking engineering a concert that's going to sit 10,000 people, you're fucked. Because remember, that engineer is in charge of your music, man. He can make you or break you. There's been engineers that hated like bands like Hinder. You know Hinder? He sings Lips of an Angel, okay? The guy sucks live. He cannot sing, okay? They auto-tune his fucking voice. He's a drunk man, you know. I'm not going to get too far with it, you know, but you know, he did a great song. The song's a great tune, but he didn't write it. That was written by another producer like myself, you know, somebody else. But, you know, when he's live, man, you know, you can hear the engineer, what he did is the engineer fucking hated him, because when you go to a gig like that, the first thing the management or the tour team should do is with the, you know, the fucking engineer, whatever that engineer likes, you better bring to him. If he does cocaine, bring him a bag of fucking cocaine. It don't matter if you do it or not. Bring it to him. You know what I mean? If he wants a fucking pizza pie, order him a fucking pizza. If he wants a bag of weed, give him. Because you know what? It's kind of like this. What Hinder did, we were on a tour with them. You know, I was with Breaking Benjamin opening up for them. Hinder was on the fucking tour. And he went up to the engineer and he's like, listen, motherfucker, yo, you better fix my fucking mic. I don't want to hear fucking ringing in my ear. He goes, okay, motherfucker. I said, you just said that to the wrong engineer, man. You know what I mean? Now, this you know, I forget what state we were in, but he went up to him. The guy said, okay, we sounded amazing, man. When he got up on stage to open for us, yeah, he sang "Lips of an Angel," man. He sounds bad already, okay? They just made him sound even worse. Fucking, it didn't end up on the engineer. It ended up on him because the engineer tweaked his notes around. They have the auto tune. They can do that shit live, and if you're playing in the key of E, and the rest of the band is in the key of A, he can switch you around. He can put you in a flat bass, and it sounds like you're
in the flat. That one half step lower in key, and the audience is like, I know there's the untrained musical audience is like, I know there's something wrong, but why? Why?
Yeah.
That's
and
how
most bands, most of us tune down. You know what I'm saying? We're not singing in the same key that we're in the recording because it'll kill your voice. We drop it. Like Breaking Benjamin. Some songs they got A sharp. They drop to A sharp. Some of them are D sharp. They even drop down to a B flat minor. Okay, drops. That's so many steps down because the strings are so easy to play, man.
Was it Led Zeppelin when they did that O2 Arena or Atlantic Records? I think they're a whole step down and everything. So by the time they're Kashmir, it's literally in like it's Dadgad, right? But it's literally in drop C, for God's sakes. Which, that sounds amazing that way. That sounds so heavy and just mean. But it's like they have to do that. Everybody else can play that, obviously, but they got to do that for Robert Plant because his vocals are still okay, but okay is not exactly what it used to be back in the day.
Yeah.
That for Robert Plant.
You know who I work with? Have you ever heard of the keyboardist? A lot of people don't see. A lot of musicians, the newer ones, don't respect where their sounds are coming from. The synths. You know who Jez Waldorf is?
No.
He was the keyboardist for Robert Plant's keyboard player. That's what that is. Robert Plant, Phil Collins, man. You name it.
Oh yeah, okay.
And I work with him. I work with him once in a while. Once a week he'll get online. But he uses a certain kind of synth sounds. You know what I'm saying? He's using the JP7, and I love that keyboard. He uses the Jupiter, man. You can't get the fucking old Jupiters no more. But what this guy did, man, he sent me a $5,000 fucking library that he sells. A library of every fucking synth that you can ever think about in your life. Everything that Evanescence uses, everything that everybody uses. He wrote those fucking sounds for them. He sent me the whole fucking library. I got every sound in the book. My fucking keyboard, I can make it sound like Dream Theater guitars, But, I don't really fuck with the guitars on keyboard. I'd rather play those solos live and shred. You know what I mean? I shred like I'm crazy, man. I've been playing like fuck. I'm 48. I've been playing since I'm 5. My father put that plastic guitar in my hand. Yeah, I have another one now. Look, the little guitars, man.
Oh my God!
You got a ukulele.
Well, bigger than ukulele, but yeah, same concept.
Tiny bubbles.
That's the art.
Yo, this is you know what this is? Yeah, I did the artwork on it. I did this. This is a plastic guitar that you buy at fucking Walmart for probably about $19. Okay, so this is the only thing I had to play. Literally 2 years ago, I had nothing. Because I lost everything. All right, this is all I had. So I'm on the fucking train in the city and I'm playing jazz on this fucking thing. And the guys are fucking looking at me like, what is this guy doing? He's playing on a Barbie guitar, a pink Barbie guitar on the fucking train, man. And I sat there and I said, listen, if you're a real musician, you can play on any fucking thing. Don't matter what it is, man. Get the fuck out of here. I'll shred on this thing.
I suppose they're really poorly set up in main instruments, but it has nothing to do with how you play. So you already know how to do the therapy, the individual instrument, right? Yeah, I'm with you on that.
So what kind of guitars do you use?
So I I have one over here.
Hey, throw me a cigarette, please.
Jesus. I have the electric guitar. The last electric guitar I bought was I think it was a 1996 PRS SE. I like that's a nice guitar. I have a PRS S.
Oh yeah, PRS is beautiful, man. Yep.
One of the standard 24s. I got it at Guitar Center. It's in the satin finish. That thing's cool. I bought a Epiphone Les Paul Custom Pro that for whatever reasoning, I wasn't trying. I was helping another buddy of mine at Guitar Center trying to buy a practice amp or whatever. And I kept pulling this stupid Epiphone off the shelf. I'm like, I don't need another guitar, but I need to buy this thing. This was like the perfect circumstance of Epiphones. Like usually kind of hit and miss here and there, but I had to buy that. So I bought that one. That was cool. That was cool.
So I play on I got the this is a Jackson, okay? It's a very rare Jackson. I was looking for this for about 10 years. I had one a long time ago in the studio. This one has 36 frets. It's very high, you know what I mean? So I can get way down here. It's got a nice cutaway. I can get my hands in there, and I can play all the way down to the friggin' pickups, you know? So, and to find this fucking thing was hell, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to change the color on it because it's a very rare guitar. There's only like maybe 25 of these made, man. And, you know, and I got a fucking deal on it. During COVID, the guy was shutting his music store down. He said, I had this guitar listed at $8,500. He goes, but I'm so broke. I got to sell everything. He goes, I got to shut down. I said, how much you looking to get? He said, 500. I said, I'll give you 200. He sold it and sent it to me, man, in a box. And I got a nice fucking beautiful sounding Jackson, man. But, you know, now I'm back under contract. So we're working out my package deals where I'm going to get endorsed again. I was endorsed by Ovation. You know, I'm going to get, you know, I don't know if I'm going to re-endorse by Jackson or not. I might go with like maybe PSR or ESP, you know, those are some nice guitars, you know, I got to shop around and see what's good. But Jackson has a great sound, man. The metal and everything, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, then I have a Gibson. I got sponsored this year by Gibson. The acoustic, I got sponsored a bass. I got sponsored an acoustic and another guitar I'll bring down in a minute. That's pretty wild looking, you know? But I don't really like their, I mean, I like the sound of this. Yeah. It's okay, but it's not what I'm looking for. I'd rather play. Ovation is what I look for when it comes time to recording in the studio, because the cutaways and the certain holes they have in there, it brings out the tones are just amazing. You know what I mean? And, you know, then I use Martins. You know, I've used a lot of different things. But let me grab this other guitar. I'll show you. I got a few of them. I think I got like 9 instruments. I don't know, 9
endorsement stuff is that you're gonna have to really like the instrument enough to want to actually get endorsed and actually want to, if you're playing,
here's the other one.
Want to play that instrument. You're not gonna say, well, I really like these other instruments. I'm a closet fan of another company because
this is also made by Gibson. This one here. This is a nice. Now, have you ever heard of the Parker? You know the Parker guitar?
Oh yeah.
This thing is lighter than a fucking Parker, bro. It's lighter. It's like this thing weighs like 5 pounds, man. Even if that, you know what I'm saying? But it's a beautiful guitar. You know, the only thing is I don't like this.
Oh, the floating bridge there.
Yeah, I'm taking that bridge off, and I got a new tremolo system, so I got to cut. I'm gonna cut in and pull this out and put a new tremolo system in here so I can have a bar on this one. You know what I mean? Because the other one has it too, but doesn't have a tremolo. Yeah. And I'm not going to change anything on the Jackson. Like I said, I'm leaving it original.
Yeah.
But then I also have this that they endorsed me. This is a nice fucking jazz bass, man. These are beautiful. This thing here, man. Look at this fucking beauty they gave me. Nice. It's probably about $6,000 bass, man. You know, so I mean, it's pretty good. It's nice. Yeah, I play every instrument. Professional. So, I mean, I had to keep it. I even got fucking violins in here. I haven't really fucked with this thing yet. I got to bring this to the shop and they endorsed me this. So, but I was using the bow for a while on the guitar, but all the fucking the string hairs, the hairs broke on the fucking bow because it's not made for guitar. So,
Right.
you see, the strings they break, man. So I'm gonna get one for the guitar so I can, because it sounds beautiful when you're doing like certain things on there, you know. That sounds nice in there.
That's a I bought this from a buddy of mine. I think it was 900. What did I buy it for? 950. It's a Taylor 314 auditorium. What are they called? Grand auditorium. Taylor's kind of helped me a little bit. I don't know. It seems like I say if anybody understands the idea, I say it kind of almost is like it kind of has a piano-like quality where it's got really good highs and then it's like the lows are really nice. It's
I can hear it
everywhere in a really nice way. It has a good tonal range. I mean, that's kind of what I think of acoustic guitar, but I think a lot of people, for good reasoning, are thinking of the sound of an acoustic, and it's probably Martin, and that's probably for pretty good reasoning.
right.
You listen to Oxblood Forge on a lot of acoustic stuff.
So what do you think about, have you played any blues? I mean, have you, you know, blues like is where all the rock musicians come out of that, you know?
Yeah. That's my favorite guitar player by far is Eric Clapton. Like all this tuning down to like drop F minor, sharp, or whatever, and 7 and 8. Some of this string, some of this modern stuff is metal. Just doesn't really go punch. I like some of the modern stuff, but I don't know. It seems like you get one band that does one style, and everybody just tries to kind of carbon copy that. Everybody thinks they need to have an 8-string guitar and to drop A or something.
Oh yeah. I never really played on an 8-string, so.
And there's so much gating and noise suppression. It just, I don't know. It just feels kind of stale, like you're bouncing a basket. I'm like, I don't know. That was modern stuff.
Hey, pick that guitar up a little. Let me see the what kind of body it's got.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Yeah, those are nice cutaways.
There we go.
Yeah, that's a nice guitar.
That's I think the 314 series is the first.
All right.
With
what did you pay for that one?
$950.
Wow, not bad. I mean, you could, next time you go for guitar, let me know.
The only
I get you deals you'll never believe, man.
The only really, I bought this from a buddy of mine that you probably can't even see it. Around, you can kind of see it around the sound hole here. My buddy he does wedding bands, country cover bands, just generalized cover bands. He strummed the hell out of it, so there's definitely a bit of finish gone around the sound hole, but I don't know what it was. But I think it was he liked the sound of the guitar, but I don't know if it was too big of a body or whatever. It wasn't really comfortable. Like he went and got some, I don't know, $400 or $500 Washburn or something that he liked that had a better body style. I think he just thought it was too big, but I put the strap on and I play with it. I never feel like it's too big or cumbersome or anything like that. Not really.
See, when I play bass, I like the bass guitar all the way up.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to have my guitar too. I don't like my guitar hanging all the way down unless I'm playing rhythm. If I'm on lead, I like having my instrument close so I can really, get in there.
Yep.
So it's kind of like, I mean, a lot of the rock guys, they do it. When we get out there, they put that guitar like that because it's the style and the look. it doesn't mean it's comfortable. You have to do what's comfortable for you. Fuck the audience. It's what about. It's the audience is coming to see you. You ain't going to see them. You know.
Or people go and set up their drum sets so that it looks really cool, but then they actually can't play it. Then it's actually ergonomically not right for them. Just because it looks cool doesn't mean it's the right way to do it. I wonder if just playing that song will get James demonetized. Just probably stop that. We're playing James Taylor for James on a Taylor guitar. This is weird. This is a weird set of circumstances.
I play the harmonica, but I don't have one.
I got a harmonica and a holder for that. Like, God.
Do you know anybody that plays the skin flute?
James, you know anybody?
You know what the skin flute is?
I can maybe Michael Hilton does.
That's
Michael
Michael
Yeah, that's cool. The only other one I own is a 2008 Ford. I got that for, I forget when I bought that. It was at Guitar Center. I saw it on the used website for $750. And I'm like, if I don't buy this now, that thing's going to be gone. And I'm going to regret that purchase. That's probably my favorite sounding thing. I put I'm trying to remember. I put a Seymour Duncan Jazz in the bridge and a Pearl Gates in the neck, which is perfect. That's just a combination of, I want a little bit of high gain, but I don't want like an Alnico 5 huge giant ceramic pickup in. Cool pickup. Oh yeah, I don't know what you think, but I still feel like the wood, even on an electric guitar, I still think that the wood plays a pretty integral role in how your guitar is and the bass is going to sound. I can't imagine the composition of the wood doesn't have anything to do with the tone, that it's only just your pickups. People will debate that until time.
Yeah, that's like that's real serious jazz shit right there. You gotta learn how to play that shit, because you can play jazz, you'll play anything, man. That's what my dad told me. He's like, listen, he goes, you learn how to play that jazz, I promise you, you'll never have a problem playing any shit, man. Like, but it's complicated, it's like
yeah, jazz drumming. Gotta be very coordinated, dude. Oh, hello, enjoyed. Not here anymore. I'm here now.
oh yeah, I know that song. That sounds familiar. What is that?
Oh, it's a good question.
What is that? That's a classic rock, man. What is that?
Flash by Stone Temple Pilots, yeah. Ford.
I'll hook the guitar up. Hold on. Get that working. Oh.
I don't know if the power of suggestion would cause all the audio to go out of your video there, James. It sounds like I'm playing Stone Temple Pilots, so we're gonna cut it. No, I don't know.
No, I hear it loud and clear. So, yes.
I'm just saying, I don't know if YouTube censors are gonna go, that's Stone Temple Pilots. You're out of here, James.
Yeah.
I tell them, rock out with your cock out when you're on stage. That's it.
Jim Morrison did that once. He went to jail.
Hey, you remember the Bon Jovi song, "Shot in the Dark"? We sang it like this: "Shot in the mouth." Ready? Shot in the mouth, and you're to blame. You gave me head, and I came. We used to fucking cover that song and doing that shit on stage, man. Too much echo, man. Way too much echo. Can't stand that much shit going on. Too much going on there.
What are you drinking now, James? Oh, you're on the Cape May.
Well, I'm trying to knock out that so-called pseudo IPA by what is it? Cape May.
Not a good beer, huh?
Well, it's not what it claims to be.
Some crazy ass.
Yeah, I got one more left. Thank God. I'll drink that when I get back home from after the holiday.
I bet you Alex, the beer master's reviewed that. I wonder what he thought of that beer.
Alex, the beer master. I heard he did peanut butter and jelly on the show.
God, peanut butter. You got to do it with a peanut butter stout.
Oh, was it peanut butter stout? No, he told me he did peanut butter and jelly. Oh, it was Ronnie S. That the man that said he was going to be on the show tonight.
And he ain't there.
He's not here. He typed some nice things. So. Early show.
Oh, I know that song.
Oh, damn.
How easy it will be to show you how I feel more than words. I can sing that song. That's a good song, man. I remember when those guys, when they came in, because he records, Steve works with them too, you know, and he recorded that song, More Than Words, for them.
More than words.
He did a great job with that track, because that's a lot of acoustical work, man. To get those acoustics to sound like that, it's fucking difficult.
That'll make the panties moist. Yes, more than words.
Saying I love you. Yeah, that's a good song. Let me ask you, Thomas, what are you running? Are you running straight through a board, or are you just running right through your phone, or are you in the computer?
It's just the audio from this microphone on this Logitech webcam. That's it.
Oh, okay.
This is electric, but I'm not on any interface. No.
Yeah, I gotta hook all this shit up. I gotta run everything through my boards, so I get the sound coming through. Because right now I got it wired up crazy. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So that this way, the sound will be clear. So when people hear it on the other end, well, I mean, my sound's clear anyway, but I want it much clearer and clean, because when they hear it, it's coming directly from my board. You know, so that it's not easy to hook. I'm not a live stream guy, so I don't know too much about this shit.
Well, you know? If you just plug it in and start playing it, let's let the microphone display whatever. You know.
Yeah, my phone. I see my phone's on 16% though. I'm running off the phone right now. I got to get the computers. I got another computer in the other room that I can build to be a online media control computer.
No, you gotta plug in your phone. If you're online with your phone and you're doing video, you gotta keep that plugged in.
Yeah, let me go get the charger. Hold up.
Yeah, you gotta get.
But my charger's fucked up, so you know everything's fucked up, man. Let me borrow your charger.
Video sucks up a lot of juice, man. You gotta have that. You gotta keep that plugged in.
I'll be right there, James.
You should wear one of your tie dyes and put the black light on so you're glowing. You should see how his products glow in the dark.
Oh my god. Alright. Let's play a song, shall we? B flat. B flat was the national anthem.
Let's go. That's not gonna reach. Come on, man. Really? Oh, wait, gonna reach here. No. I'm not playing with that wire. Hold on, James. I gotta find a fucking box now for this, man. All right. Let's see. Hopefully this works. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. We're good. All right. We live for the network.
Shake,
Live from the studio network of the studio network.
We're going to shake, rattle, and roll.
Hey babe, turn that air conditioner on. I'm fucking sweating. I'm drenched over here.
The air conditioner's off? Oh, I got mine running.
Yeah, man. It's fucking sweltering me right now. Oh. But when I go live, I don't know. I seem to my energy is too high and I start sweating my ass off, man. Playing. Meanwhile, the dog's over there under the blankets.
Oh my god!
Come here, Ori. Come here.
Oreo.
Come on, they want it. They want to interview you. Come here. Come on, come here. They're gonna interview you. Come here. And she don't want to get up. She's lazy.
I can't do
lazy,
that.
Lazy. So what's up, James?
All right.
Hello, G. Enjoy the decline once again.
Enjoy the decline, the decline. Yes.
Hey, Thomas, I don't ever see you on here no more, they said.
Well, I got a channel. It's called Thomas 75 Masters of Beer Reviews. Come check it out. Every Wednesday, 7:30 Standard Time.
Yes, that's right.
Well, I can't remember the name of my own show. Wild Card Wednesday.
Wild Card Wednesday.
Spirit and don't be a douche. That's all I ask.
Right. And everything is on his YouTube channel.
Everything.
Yep.
Not everything, but everything. So check these out, James.
Oh, you're gonna start
growing? What do you think, James?
Oh, look at that! You did pantaloons. Hold on.
Yeah, the pants, man. I could set the lights. That's simple. We're all set up already.
Put the black light on.
It's already on.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah, everything is on, man. We all set up. Nice. No.
Wow, there you go.
Oh yeah, glowing in the dark.
Beautiful.
Yeah, those are the new jeans. Then I got this that I did. This one yesterday for beautiful dress that I did, man.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh.
Nice. It's hard to open these fucking things up, but you know, I mean, I'm not gonna wear it, but you know.
Oh yes, dress. Yeah.
Now turn the light on. Let you see that. See the designs on that, man. Bright, beautiful, and vibrant. Very vibrant. I got some new stuff, man, but you know, this is what we're dealing with now. You see? Shirts all ready to go and get sold now.
Wow.
All these beautiful, all bunched, you know, folded up, washed. Went to the wash today and did a whole wash of all this stuff today, man.
Okay, you're looking at Northern Lights tie-dye company product. You know, these guys. Once you open up that Amazon store, it's a coming. It's a coming.
Well, the website, I had a couple of dilemmas, but you know, I fixed those, and I'm gonna get on the website later on tonight. Oh shit! There it went. My fucking phone. This fucking thing, man.
Poltergeist. That's what it is. A poltergeist.
They sell you shit that doesn't hold your phone in the latch. I mean, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at this shit, man. You know, spend my money on shit, man, and fucking people.
You know, my best
fucking people, man.
My best tripod for my phone is a little clay pot, one of those little baby clay pots.
I told him if you don't get the piece that he promised me, you know, I told him you don't get me the piece you promised me, I'm gonna fucking sue you because my phone fell and cracked. You know, the guy sold me this thing, you know, with the light where you put the phone into the, you know, you hang it, it clips, it comes with the light and shit. Well, the clip is fucking broken since I bought it, and every week I go there, I ask him for a new clip, he never has it. So I'm gonna say, you see my fucking phone now? Look at my phone, it's broken because your shit is damaged. So guess what? Either you're gonna get me a clip or I have my fucking lawyer contact you so you can give me a new fucking phone, prick. You want to play fucking, you want to play games with me, selling shit on the corner of a street, sell things that work.
I bet that scumbag, I bet that shyster has the part you need.
Pakistani. Fucking Pakistani.
Yeah, I bet he has the part.
I can't stand the Pakistans, man. They fucking try to get shit over on you, man, all the time. I work with the people from, I work with Yemen. I work with people from, I'll even work with Afghanistan, you know, Arabs. But Pakistan, they're so fucking cocky, man. They think their shit don't stink. They're always trying to get something over on people, man. I don't got time for that bullshit. I got this fucking guy over here, James. He goes, oh, yeah, you could come tomorrow and set up in front of my store. How much you going to pay me? I said, you think I got to pay you to set up on the fucking corner of the street? I said, I ain't got to pay nobody, motherfucker. I'm a fucking artist. I get set up in front of your fucking house and you can't do shit. You don't own the fucking public sidewalks. You know what I mean? I said, now, if you're going to put it in the store, that's a different story. Then we work out a deal and we both get paid, but nobody's paying you shit to put anything in your fucking store. I said, you buy the product. You buy the product from me, you fucking heroin schmuck addict. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I mean, it's public property. What nerve?
He goes, how much you going to pay me to put your stuff in my store? I don't got to fucking pay you, you schmuck. You're the one that needs the fucking business. You got to pay me to come over there and beef up your fucking store for you. You know? These fucking people, man. I wanted to smack him in his fucking head today. She wasn't with me when I went over there a second time. Fucking smack him silly, man. Silly. Silly like the jerky boys. Silly. We should get the fucking jerky boys on. I got him as a friend on Facebook. We should get him on here. Sal Rosenberg. You remember Sal Rosenberg? You remember the jerky boys?
No, I'm not aware of them.
Oh man, you never heard of the fucking pranksters, the phone pranksters that made cassette tapes and they got sued? I'm gonna shove large pieces of furniture right up my ass. Yeah, I got him on Facebook. The guy's he's hilarious. I said, maybe we'll bring you on James' show when you're available. You know, you can do some prank call live.
Eric he appreciates a good prank. He's been known. Yeah, he's been known to prank.
I think people these days are way too sensitive and get butthurt about everything. again, we're talking.
You know what's funny?
About all these companies that have to change their names because of the racial tendencies that they kind of come across with.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah. They're gonna cancel us out.
Yeah, he was telling me about all these products that had changed their name.
Yep, it's happening in this country. It's crazy.
Oh, you know what? Next time you call a bar, Thomas, okay? If the female answers, right, you got to go like this. You call the bar and you tell them you're looking for somebody. Yeah, I'm wondering if my friend is there. His first name is Mike. His last name is Hunt.
Hunt.
Okay. And you see the bar. You hear the bartender on the phone. You get a ditzy when she's going. Has anybody seen my cunt? Is my cunt here? Is my cunt here?
Yeah, he's in San Francisco. He's over in San Francisco.
Imagine the bartender. You're sitting in there, and she's going, "Has anybody seen my cunt? Where's my cunt?" Fucking the '80s jokes, man. I miss them days, man.
I guess Eskimo pie is offensive because the name of the people is Inuit. They're the Inuits. And
they're not Eskimo.
Eskimo is a name that the paleface, round-eyed paleface.
The Eskimo.
What the hell ever? Get over it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to be a douche to you. Why do you think I'm a douche? Come on.
I love Eskimo pies. I mean,
Inuit pie.
Inuit pie just doesn't have that.
That sounds even worse. Inuit pie.
Inuit.
Hey, I got a better idea. Why don't we cancel the fucking government? Can't we just cancel the government? We could cancel them, right?
You know what they're doing? They're pandering for votes. They're being so kissy ass because they're afraid of losing votes. They want votes.
Look, Biden already lost his votes. Okay. Okay. Look, this is how the Facebook works. When you see a post by Biden, the first thing I look at is the likes and how many hearts there are. Now, Facebook can construe that shit around. They can make it look like he's got a lot of likes and a lot of hearts. But when you go into the comment base and you start reading the fucking comments, all the people that voted for him are in there saying, impeach him, get him fucking out of there. But remember what Chuck Schumer came out and said today? Biden will never be impeached. We will not impeach him. Oh, you want to keep Sleepy Joe in office with the sleepy administration?
He's a very
what's my administration's name again? Oh, and remember, President Kamala. He calls her president.
Look,
President Kamala. President Camel Toe. She don't even have a camel toe.
Look.
Look at him. That's fucking Biden. Oh my God, where did you get that? Oh,
I made that thing.
That's fucking hilarious, man. That's great.
Look,
I got a couple. I got Schumer's dick in Biden's mouth with Pelosi eating his asshole. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Wait, who is that? He's sniffing there.
That's him.
It's not me, but in that photo it is.
Yeah, he's sniffing you, man. Oh, man, why? This motherfucker sniffs more than my dog.
Now he's trying to grind, Eric.
It's not right. It's not right.
Come here, Oreo.
I'm just a masshole.
Asshole.
Fucking dog. All she wants to do is lay down in bed all day.
Spirit of America.
Come here.
I like the flaming Thomas.
Oh, see that? Oh, I gotta turn the light off to do this because this is all dirt. This is all with the green screen stuff, but I don't have a green screen, so I can kind of do this. Or I'm kind of in the photo. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Ah.
Wait, there we go. There. Hello.
The Prince of Darkness.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a green screen soon.
I'm
gonna put a green screen behind me so we can have a nice, professional looking, stage, stage audience background. The nice background. looking real, like we're in a fucking real setting, like they do on TV. You know, the David Letterman show, with the fake background behind you.
Oh, yeah, you can have all kinds of fake backgrounds.
Yeah, I gotta learn the programs, but I'm gonna start going live a lot now.
It's Arnold.
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
This is where you take a photo, right? No. No, you can't. No, you cannot. Arnold. No.
That was when he was the second Conan movie.
It must have been the second one, right? Yeah.
I like the witch, the Asian witch with the tan skin that was in the front of the fireplace in the first movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So what happened to the other dude, man?
Oh, he's got to be at work at 6:30 a.m.
On a Sunday?
On a Sunday, but no, on a Saturday and Sunday. I said they're supposed to rotate that. They're not supposed to stiff you every weekend. And he says, yeah, my boss says he counts on me. Yeah, he counts on you to be a sucker and work every.
Yeah, you got to be able to say no occasionally, more than occasionally, I suppose.
Yeah, you got to rotate that shit. You know, they can't be doing that to you like every Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah,
Nope.
That's true.
You can't do anything really. I mean, if you got to be there at 6:30. Oh, look.
Yeah, I see that. What the fuck? Oh shit.
No.
Eric,
Yeah, move your head. Look at the look on the girl's face, and she's trying to inhale her scalp.
he's trying to sniff him too.
Screenshot that one, thank you.
Right, put your finger in Joe Biden's ear. See if he's got anything funny in there.
Cancel. All right, let's see. Well, my ears.
That's fucking hilarious. Oh, shit. Yo, it looks like your fingers in his fucking ear. Oh my god.
You feel any
That's
wax?
great. Oh, that's great, man. I got to get that green screen. Oh man, it's over.
It's very hard.
I like the looks on the girls' faces when and then there was another one where he's trying to sniff or put his hand on some young female, and she's like giving him a dirty look.
Oh god. Oh man. I got my buddy, he makes
There you go.
he's one of the guys that he's big time. He did the Jason mask, you know, for Friday the 13th. He did all the effects, man, you know, making the however they do it, the rubber faces, and he made one that looks just like Joe Biden, man. I mean, and you put that shit on, you can't tell the difference. You just can't fucking tell. So I said, how much? I said, I want one. He goes, listen, bro, you make me a leather jacket this year. Make me a leather jacket, one of those hot designs, and I'll fucking send you one of these. I like, all right, we'll do a trade-off. I'll make you the jacket. You make me a custom, you know, face, you know, and that's it, man. That's how we're going to do it. So I could go live with Joe Biden's face on. All I got to do is imitate his voice, which is simple in the studio. We can, all we have to do is basically record Joe Biden's voice into the sample. I got a sampler, amazing sampler.
You got to whisper.
I recorded, check it out. I record his voice in the sampler, and then I put this effect. I have a plugin that I can lay on my vocal track, and with his sample, and I can sound just like Biden. You wouldn't even know the difference.
There's nothing American.
Stuttering and all.
There's nothing American can do. We are great.
I'm here to approach the American people today. I'm going to tell you, we're going to bomb all you fucking idiots.
It's like he's saying a rosary for. Oh, look.
Oh shit, man! He sniffs, man. He's sniffing everybody, man.
He's sniffing. Look at that.
This guy just loves sniffing, man. I wonder if he sniffs his own ass.
I don't know.
Maybe he
you think he sniffs his wife's ass when she's sleeping?
Maybe he was a bloodhound in his last life.
Oh God!
Could have been a bloodhound.
I want to bring my buddy, the paparazzi, who is also he's one of the top paparazzis in the world. Steve Mack. He's also a federal agent, and he's been speaking a lot of stuff on Facebook, but they put him in jail now for good. He's not getting back out. He said I got 7 warnings. He said, they put me in jail for 1 year now. I can't post anything. I said, you can't even make a new Facebook. He goes, because
Wow.
he wrote something up there last week that really disturbed everybody, man. He said, there's top secret shit that I'm gonna say. He's probably gonna lose his job, you know, but whatever. He said some shit, man, about the EMP. He brought it up. He goes, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. He goes, because it's in our federal agent books. They're gonna do it.
Look,
And he fucking posted it, and that was it, man. They took him down. He had like 7,000 hits.
they told him not to. Look, Paul, look at these pictures.
Oh shit! Wow.
Yeah.
Look.
Wait, who the fuck is he kissing there?
I have not a clue. Nope.
Well,
That's
right
why
on the left.
That looks like a little teenager, man. What the
He's from
fuck?
Nevada. It says NV. It must be Nevada when he was campaigning.
Right on the lips. Look at Nevada. That's Nevada. And look at see the look on the girl's face.
Wait, Demi Nevada?
I have no clue who that
Yeah,
girl
that is Demi. That's Demi Novato, right? Oh,
No, it's
I know. Is that Demi? Because I know her personally, man. You know, I did a show with her. I backed her up on guitar actually in Boston a few years ago. I forget what fucking theater was that, man. It was one of those a big amphitheater out there. I don't remember what it's called. Oh, man.
An amphitheater.
You know. Listen, Thomas, my manager, he passed away a while back. He lived in Boston. He was the owner of City Financial. You know that building in Boston. He owned it.
I can know where that is. Yeah.
And he died because his wife divorced him. He was a billionaire, you know, and he was supporting my career. You know what I'm saying? He paid for my first studio, all my studio recordings, over 500 grand, you know, and basically he was an alcoholic. He gave the wife over $1 billion, man. Okay. She got the kids, she got the house, the cars. He was loaded, you know what I'm saying? He had probably 10 billion. And what he would do every morning is, let me get to the point. So she stopped him from seeing the kids because she wanted more money. He gave her $1 billion in all the assets, and she was greedy and wanted more fucking money. Imagine that. Okay, so make a long story short, he did kill himself. He drank himself to death, and the song he was playing when he drank himself to death was my song "Breathe Again" that he loved. Okay, I found him dead in his fucking in the South Side Boston apartment. We had a condo on the penthouse, you know, on the top floor, right by the ocean. And the guy would get up every fucking morning and go into Boston with a lot of money. I'm telling you, thousands of dollars rolled up. And he would drop money in the homeless people's laps, every one of them. Every single fucking morning he gave them money. Every day he went out and fucking spent money and had them all, you know, he would hire catering trucks to come in Boston and set up tables so they could fucking eat, man, during the holidays. All right? So, you know, his name was Kevin Sullivan. He was a great guy, man. Really good guy. Multi-billionaire. You wouldn't even be able to tell he was that rich, you know? But he didn't give a fuck about it, the money. He didn't care. He cared more about his kids than the money is my point.
Well, there was a famous wrestler from Boston named Kevin Sullivan also. How about that?
Yep.
Right on.
So, no, he was my manager back in 2009 to 2011.
Here's
that was it.
Paul, here's another photo.
Oh, wow. What is he doing there? He's sniffing somebody's fucking head. He's trying to smell. He's trying to smell if she has any fishy hair.
I didn't tell you with all this Biden stuff. No, not really.
He's
man. What do you think about Biden, Thomas?
I didn't vote for the dude.
I didn't vote for him.
I don't know. He doesn't.
But everybody but James. I know James voted for the movie. Who cares? It doesn't matter. We're friends, you know. And everybody, we all have a right to our opinion, you know. But they're all the same. Every president we vote for. Trump is just like him, and he's just like Trump. Don't think for, you know, people have this idea that Trump, yeah, he loves America, but don't think for a minute that he's gonna die with us, because he's already in the secret society. Okay, he's a part of that shit. They're all a part of it. And you can be a part of it too for $1 million. Or you could be a rock star celebrity that's toured with major bands and major acts. You know, you could have a big name out there and they'll offer it to you. I'll send you the fucking message they sent me and Chad. And listen, Zach Wild got the same message, man. Those guys can go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? They wrote a message to us about the Illuminati, and you know, if you join in with us, you know, you'll be set for life. You'll never have to worry. You know, you'll have a luxury life. You know, blah blah blah. I really have a nice life. I don't need that life. I'm not going to put the number of beasts on my fucking hands. Fuck yourselves. I'd rather die with everybody else than be with them. Seriously.
Shady, whatever, however they want to go about it.
Yeah, they're building fucking, you know, Jeff Bezos and this other fucking guy. They're building things up in space right now. That's why they're taking so many trips up there.
Yeah.
They're building gas stations. They're building hotels up there. They're building all kinds of shit. They're fucking crazy, man. Even China came out recently and said they're going to do the same thing. China built their own fucking sun. You know that? China had their own sun. Yeah. They created a fucking sun. The sun? How can you create a sun?
I don't know. Look, do you still like cigars? And he's sniffing Bill Clinton.
Oh, yeah. I know Bill personally. He's a nice guy.
He's sniffing Bill Clinton. Do you still like cigars?
He was Bill Clinton was definitely a good president. I don't have too much bad to say about him. It was Bush, fucking Bush. George Bush fucked up everything with the world, you know. Him and his brother.
I heard the Secret Service didn't like Hillary at all when she was in the White House.
Not really.
Yeah, she could be bitchy, man. You know, I've sat at the table with her. She could be a fucking cunt, man. Trust me. You know what I mean? There's another side to her, but I don't know that side too well. So, you know, I was never really around when they were discussing things. Like if something went on, if she wanted to talk to her niece about something that my ears weren't supposed to hear, it's called, Mr. Mantia, can you please step into the other room? Thank you. And close the door. Step into the other room and close the door. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Oh, she said close the door.
Yeah, they had their house is in they have a house in Boston, man. Okay, a beautiful fucking house in Boston. And you know, the house is huge. So we were sitting at the dining room and she was just visiting, you know what I mean? And basically they had to discuss something. And I remember she said, Mr. Mantia, can you please, and very stern, you know what I mean? Can you please step, at least she said, please step into the other room and close the door right there. And I step into the other room and close the door. You can't hear shit. you can't hear them. If they came out with a fucking chainsaw and started cutting somebody up, I wouldn't be able to hear it.
Damn.
You know, so, but I got out of that situation, you know, we're still friends, but it just didn't work out because that wasn't my kind of crowd. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rock star. You know, I'm coming into the fucking, you know, into these big ballroom fucking things they have and shit. And I'm just, you know, I'm dressed up in a suit, but I just didn't, I don't know, man. You know, I'm very smart when it comes time to talking to them, you know, but it wasn't like, you can feel that you're kind of like the outcast. You know what I mean? They don't, you know, they just like, they look down at you. You know what I'm saying? They do look down at you. Like, in other words, Sonia, what the hell do you, why do you got to be with somebody that's a rock star? You know, what do you see in him? Why can't you be with somebody that's in, you know, in the White House or a House representative? You know, that kind of stuff. That kind of deal.
I mean, I don't know. No.
So I had it, you know, but I still worked with them. I did a lot of campaigns. I worked with politicians, you know, and I've worked from Democrats to fucking activists to fucking Republican, you know. And I'll tell you what, after working for all of them, they're all the same. Every one of them. They're all the same. They're all fucking crooked. They all do the same shit. And, you know, there's things that they know that they'll never tell you. No matter how close. You could be their fucking brother, be their lover. They'll never tell you certain things. So that's it. And that's the way it goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything they're telling you out there is all bullshit. It's the opposite of what they're telling you.
Hey Paul, you gonna play something aside from the ukulele?
What do you mean? I played some piano before.
Oh, you did? No, I heard like tick 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 tick. That wasn't the piano.
Yeah, it is. You can't hear that?
No. Nope. Absolutely not.
No.
No, I hear like the keys, but I don't hear sounds. I just hear tapping, like tap 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 tap.
You can't hear my keyboard, really?
No.
No. Do you hear it?
No.
Oh shit! So you can't hear that? Okay. Hold on a minute. All right. Oh, that's why you can't hear it. Oh,
There you
hold on a
go.
minute. All right, yeah. Give me a minute. I forgot I had the headphones on. So that whole time I was playing, you didn't hear nothing.
No, I heard. Yeah, I was wondering what you were doing. I heard tapping.
Ah.
Wondering what you were doing with your hands.
I play some jazzy shit. Hey, you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
I was playing shit blues earlier. I thought we were playing together. That's why I was going, what the fuck? Going to a jazz. Just simple shit, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I do a lot of like, what the fuck is that? That's a weird looking bug, man. Fucking moths, bro. It's something I actually wrote. Evanescence style shit for my wife to say. I recorded it earlier today, actually. It was a brand new song after we got back from doing the laundry. So I said, let me put this down on track, you know. So I recorded it actually. So it's actually right here, the real
All
part.
that, the world of
laundry. This is how it really goes right here. You hear that?
Yep.
I was humming in the background. That's how you write the melody out. We get the hard rock guitars in there, man. You know, maybe he wants to come down and record comments. I'll bring him into the song. but you know, the whole thing is, what I just wrote that one today. I've been working on this song for like about a month, trying to get the fucking melody, and you know, it took a little while, so. And then all of a sudden today, the fucking melody, I get back from doing the laundry. I'm ready to go set up outside, but then I had second thoughts. I get on a fucking piano and write this track like in 10 minutes, done. There's the whole fucking song right there, bing, bang, boom. But you can hear in the verses how it's like here.
Yeah.
It's like, read back. So really, like in the beginning, like just humming it, like somebody will be singing, of course. Then we're gonna go with the strings right there. It's a nice song, man. The melody is beautiful. So what I'll do is I'm gonna go back to my headphones though, because I'm getting a lot of feed. So basically, all right. So basically, you know, I'll probably work on the track tonight. But
that's really
I
cool.
dropped the piano down. I got to get the tempo. I got to, you know, set the tempo now, and because I didn't use no clock on that, I just recorded it straight out. I didn't want to forget it, so I'll just write the arrangement, you know, on the computer. Takes me a couple of minutes, and basically from there, I'll just record the fucking piano track all the way through, you know.
Right on.
Then I'll drop. I don't really fucking lay the guitars down till later. So I'll go from dropping the piano and I'll pick up my bass guitar and I'll write my bass out, you know what I'm saying? Because that bass is very important. And then I'll take it from there. I'll lay a guide drum track down just to get me through. And, you know, once the bass and the piano is laid down and I got one distorted guitar, you know, coming in on the hard parts, I send it over to Chad. And then Chad has his big ass studio, you know, and his engineer. And basically, he'll drop the fucking drum track down. He'll send it back to me in waves, you know what I'm saying? I'll piece it all together. You know, I just leave it dry. I don't really do any mixing on it. Then I'll send it from there. When that's all pieced together, then I send it to the bass player for, you know, Aaron Birch from Breaking Benjamin's bass player. I send it off to him, and he could be on tour. It don't matter. He'll do it on the bus, you know what I mean? So I send it out to him, and he'll drop the fucking bass line that he'll hear. Okay, that's the melody line, and all right. So it's all, you know, I keep it straight ahead, and he'll add in with Chad because he knows Chad. You know, they fucking playing for years together, like me and him. And he'll drop his bass line down, and from there I can have Keith Marlin, you know, Benjamin's guitar player, who I'm good friends with. He could drop a guitar line down. You know, I try to add different people in, plus myself, you know. And then what I'll do is I have my wife, you know, do some vocals, and I could bring in people like Amy Lee, you know. She loves this kind of shit, but in her range, they pretty much write their own stuff, you know what I mean? So they don't like to collaborate. You know what I mean? She's kind of strange, Amy, but I have singers that can blow her out of the fucking water. She uses a lot of auto-tune. they auto-tune the shit out of her voice, man. All those high, I mean, she's got a great voice. But in the studio, when she's doing the high notes, they auto-tune that and make them notes so fucking standardly perfect. You know, where when you hit the note is right on key from beginning to end. I don't really fuck with auto-tune for my voice. I don't need to. My voice, when I sing, I'm directly on because I'm the musician and it's my ear I'm playing that song. I know my melody. You know, my melody's down already. So, you know how it is. You know your stuff, your material. But,
yeah.
you know, that's how I usually lay it. But I don't always use big time stars. I come out and go and, you know, I see somebody out there, I like the way they play. I say, yo, you want to get on this track? You'll get credits. You get words. You know, you'll get a credit on it. You'll get, you know, all the credits for celebrity credits. And once you get yourself on a few tracks, you know, for people that are already big, once you're on a track, man, that's it. Your name is fucking star. It doesn't matter, you know. It don't matter if you've been signed, if you've been not. The minute I toured with Billy Preston, when I got signed with him, man, I was a star. Right then, you know, I wanted to be a star when I was a kid. Oh, I want to be famous. Yeah. I want to be a star. Yeah. Back then, we didn't have fucking phones and all this shit. You know, everything you see had to watch on TV. You couldn't go online and look it up back then. You know what I mean? And watch a video live. You know, back then people had to wait till it aired on television, or they had to see somebody's fucking VHS camera or something. You know what I mean? Or whatever it was, a digital camera. You know, they had to wait, or they could email it to you. But that's about it. Now, the whole world is opened up to technology, and look what we got in front of. I don't really give a fuck. I'd rather have it back the other way. I like the fact we can talk and everything like this, but I'd rather have it back where people had to actually work to make it. They had to fucking work. You had to do massive footwork. You know, now these fucking young kids go on YouTube. They learn how to do shit from YouTube. They're not creative. You know, you were you born with that fucking talent? You know what I mean? Were you born with it? You know what I mean? You know, you can't really learn music. You got to be born with some kind of fucking talent to play. Because, you know, a lot of the guys out there, the big bands, I know metal bands that could shred all over the table, but when you sit down with them and say, can you play this with me? Let's play some fusion jazz and fucking, you know, let's go in a 5/4 to a 7/4. And they look at me and go, what the fuck is that?
Right.
I say, so if you ever get with a real concert band on stage and you're filling in for somebody, okay? You could fill in with a rock band, you know, Breaking Benjamin. They go, you know, we've done shows where we'll drop into fucking fusion jazz, man. A rock band going into fusion, and everybody's following it because they can play. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. A lot of these young kids, man, they just getting up there. Yeah, motherfucker, yo, suck my dick, bitch. Eat my ass, bitch. Eat my balls, bitch. Oh, I'm gonna take the door handle off and shove it in your mother's mouth, yo. And they're fucking making billions of dollars. What the fuck's wrong with the industry, man? You know? You understand what I'm saying?
I mean, it feels to me, at least, I don't know precisely, right, but the music industry's got their own, in particular, value on which they give all this music. What its supposed worth is, at least to them, whatever the superficial number is, right? And then that's how they sort of pick and choose what's going to be really popular, successful, how much money they want to invest in something, because they view that it's worth whatever amount of money. This is what people actually, you know, obviously want to do. So they create the industry and they bring in the people. However, it seems kind of, I don't know, a little backwards, where you're creating the record labels and you're also the people that, you know, you're also people at the end of the day that get to decide, oh, so this is what people listen to. Did you ask anybody? I don't know. Did anybody get polled to be asked what they would like to hear these days? No, it's just force fed to you, which is kind of which is what I don't like about music these days. It feels like it's
right.
Okay, this is what you're supposed to like, right? And all these people on the Grammys are the people that are supposed to be winning the awards, right? Like, why? I don't know. It's definitely not equal opportunity. I get that in the entertainment industry, but it's like no equal opportunity if you're already telling me I should be listening to X, Y, and Z when I really don't want to.
Right.
I don't like that. You get Billie Eilish winning like 8 Grammys. It's like, what did she do to deserve the 8 fucking Grammys? I don't get it. I don't get what she
Right.
does. It doesn't make any sense. 8 Grammys.
And half of them don't even write their songs, man. Half of them, like I'm telling you, you know who's writing all those big hit songs out there is guys like me sitting in the studio. Production, we're getting paid, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm working on stuff right now, you know, I'm getting my name's back in there again, but, you know, I'm about to sign a few different contracts, you know, I got a couple of jobs coming up, you know, and yeah, you know, but the problem is we're getting paid. You're not getting fucking paid until the song is production complete, you know what I mean?
Yep.
When it's production complete, the girl's got it, that song is stamped and ready to get released, that's when you get paid, you know? It's not like, you know, and then there's certain deals that I get into where, okay, you're gonna produce the track. We're gonna put out the track. There's no advancements. When the money starts rolling in, you're gonna get percentages off of the sales. You know what I mean? Okay, no problem. All right, so you know, and I'm getting percentages off of the song goes in movies, you know, whatever. Right now, I got my, you know, a couple of my songs at like, I don't know, about 15 movies out there, and you know, because of fucking COVID. They can't have the fucking premieres in Hollywood right now. You know what I mean? They're not having the premieres. So what is that doing to my money? It's holding my money back, okay? And nothing's selling. What are we going to make money out of if they're, you know, number one, the movie, you know, every movie Hollywood puts out, okay, the big screen, you're guaranteed, man. Everybody is going to make, you know, at least fucking, the movie is going to pull $100 million no matter what you do worldwide, okay? It could be the shittiest fucking movie in the world. Okay, like that movie, The Ring. Okay, we all went to see it. I even went to the theater because they hyped it up so big. It was the shittiest fucking movie I ever seen in my fucking life. Okay, what was that called? The something project where they went into the woods with the fucking cameras, the kids. What was that? It was something project, and it fucking made $700 million. Okay, the crappy bullshit. What was that called?
The Blair Witch.
The Blair Witch Project, yeah.
Blair Witch Project?
Yeah, man. They fucking made $700 million on a crappy thing, okay? Because they hyped it up so big and made people think, oh, I got to see this fucking movie. I heard it's sick, man. It's real. It's sick. It was bullshit.
It was
fucking bullshit,
I
man.
didn't see anything.
You know what it was? The fucking Joe Biden shit witch project. Fuck out of here, you know what I mean? But I'm just trying to say, like, you know, a movie makes $700 million, I get 3%. That's my cut, okay? And people go, damn, that's all you get, 3%? I said, listen, when they make a movie, you know how much fucking percentage is getting given out to people?
Mm-hmm. I'm
like, 3% is a big deal. A big fucking deal, because if the movie, you know, $100 million, or, you know, 3% out of $100 million is a lot of fucking money in my pocket for one song. And that's not all the songs going to generate, you know? It generates more for me, you know what I mean? It puts me in more doors. It opens more fucking streamline for me, you know? Yeah. But it takes a lot, man. You know, like I'm saying, I'm sitting here with 15 songs on 15 major movies, and guess what? Nothing can premiere right now. Half the people are fucking dead, man. They died of something, not COVID. They killed their asses. Why can't we go? You know, I know I'm switching subjects, but that's what we do. We don't stay on one subject. You know, it leads into another subject. You know, think about it. You can't see your loved ones when they're dying of COVID in the hospital. You can't go to their funeral because there's a closed casket. The body's gone. How do I know they died of COVID or died of anything you said? How do I know you didn't send them to a lab where you're going to test them scientifically and use them as test puppies? Mm-hmm. Huh? All these bodies, you say? Where are all these bodies? Where's the fucking names to all these fucking people that died? You know, okay, when a hurricane comes, guess what? Oh, we lost 46 people, and today we got the names of the 46 people that were lost in that hurricane. Where are the fucking names of the people in COVID, huh? Where are their fucking names? Where's the people that got lost in COVID? I don't see no names out there, Joe Biden. You fucks.
Yeah.
I hope I hope they all die in their sleeps, man. Seriously. And I never wish shit like that on anybody. But to me, that's the fucking devil. And they're killing everything for me and you. They're killing the music industry. They're killing everything slowly. Watch around us. Look what they've done already to us. Yo, you want to keep playing music, Thomas, and you want to keep playing out there, then you know what? You got to think of life like this.
Yeah.
You got to fight. You got to fight for your rights these days. It doesn't matter. Fuck them. Oh, you can't go out and protest. Go suck a dick, motherfucker. Okay, you're gonna go. Let's see. There's more of us than there are of you, and now the fucking administration got the fucking military against them.
Mm-hmm.
You got the United States military against you. What are you gonna do now, motherfuckers? When they come for you, you gonna stop them? No, you're gonna run like little bitches in your little fucking caves in the ground. You're gonna run away like little bitches and hide.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're gonna fucking do. You know. I'm glad the military's against them. I hope they wipe their fucking government off the face of the earth. Seriously. Because you know what? You know the song by White Lion, When the Children Cry? Remember that song?
Yeah, I'm familiar with that, yeah.
No more presidents and all the wars will end. One united world on the guide. You know? It's true. The fucking word, that song is perfect for right now. So what I did is the other day I contacted him. I said, listen, brother, we don't know each other, but you're friends with my friends. And, you know, we know each other of each other's music. But I said, that song, can I redo that song? I said, I want to remix it into a hip hop song, rock hip hop. I said, with the acoustic guitars. I said, I want to get a bunch of people, including you, singing the lead part on that song. You know what he said? Let's do it. Because they're back. They're back. Okay? You know who else is back? The Nelsons. Remember the Nelsons? After the rain washes away. They were that was a great fucking song. They had nice songs, man. You know, as an artist, as a musician, there's a lot of people that are into metal and heavy. Oh, I could sing, I could scream like a motherfucker. I can go from low tone to really high tones, okay? Screaming. I can do the whole screamo scene, all right? But as a musician, I've learned that you have to appreciate every music. You got to appreciate everybody, okay? Because we look at people and we go, why don't, you know, we want you to appreciate us. Well, you got to appreciate our style of music as well. It's not all about just one style. I know I had a bass player that would not play anything other than fucking metal. Oh, if it that's a poser, we're not playing Poison. They're posers. You know what? Fuck you. They're great fucking musicians, motherfucker. If you don't like it, take a walk. You know what I mean? Okay, everybody got their specific music and what they like, but in order to be a great musician, you got to be able to play everything. You got to be able to. You're playing stuff. You're not only playing metal. You're playing other songs. You know, but you got to be able to play everything, every genre of music. You know, because once you can learn every single genre, ain't nothing going to get past you, man. It's an unlimited world for you at that point, because now all you're going to do is keep learning. You'll never stop learning music, you know. It never ends. It just, there's so many fucking different patterns and chords that it's insanity, bro. Okay? When I played that jazz song, you know, like a simple jazz song, let's see. Let me put this on. Like a simple jazz song, you know. Let's lower the mic real quick. Well, not simple, but and I could go into a solo on keyboard. You hear those chords? Diminished, augmented, flat minor sevenths, into major chords, into minor, into major. I like shit like this, the slow stuff, because it relaxes me, but then I get into the heavier. See how you go? It sounds like you're gonna end the song, but you're not. So I went from playing serious fusion into a like contemporary jazz into a serious jazz 5/4. Then I took it into more of a Ray Charles and Billy Preston type of feel. So that's what I tell people. Like when people they go, "Can you teach me?" I don't teach. I don't do it no more. But what I say is, I say, you see how I went from one music and worked it right into something totally different, and I can go right into anything I want, from rock to blues to like a fucking DJ mixing into the next song. And people are just like, wow, that's fucking amazing how you can go. And a lot of people, like, you know, when I do the fast, when I'm doing fast shit, then right into an R&B. I played with, when I played with Billy Preston, man, you know, he was one of the best pianists and organists in the world, B3. So I learned how to play B3. I learned how to use the foot pedals, man. And when I got behind those things, he would look at me and go, I never really met anybody that can like hear what I'm playing and get on my instrument and play exactly what I play. He goes, that's fucking crazy, you know? He said, that's talent from God, man. He goes, you can't, you're born with that. So like, for instance, I can listen to your metal song and I'll automatically know what key you're tuned in, okay? Everything you're playing, and I can pick up the guitar, listen to it a couple of times and play your song back. Same thing like Satriani and Steve Vai and people like that, Yngwie Malmsteen. I can listen to their guitar and come back and play the same exact lick. You know what I mean? Exact, just from hearing. I mean, I also read music and write it, but you know, I could put, you know, I could pull up sheet music online and sit there and play the piano and read the fuck sight read it, you know. But I don't even have to do that anymore. You know, I do it because I like to read the shit. You know what I mean? Because it's enjoyable to me. It helps my eyes to keep focused and keeps my brain going. You know. So, you know, I'm explaining. How old are you anyway, Thomas?
33.
33.
All right, I'm 48. So, you know, it does. Age differs. Sometimes it doesn't matter because, you know, look, Chad's younger than me, and you know, Chad's done a lot. You know what I'm saying? He's recorded with fucking almost every musician out there from jazz. He's even recorded on stuff like oh, I had a girl and Donna was her name. You know that song?
Yeah.
Since she left me, I've never been the same.
It's like a
Cause
doo-wop.
I love like a oh, Donna, oh, where can you be? So he's done stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's funny. But give me a minute. I'll be right back, okay? You two talk. I got to go to the bathroom. A bathroom break. Do we get bathroom breaks on live television? We sure do. They give you a cup. They give you under your...
I watched a video of a woman who had a pet rooster, and you know she had a diaper. She had an adult diaper on that rooster.
Oh yeah, but they have toilet bowls underneath the seats when you're sitting in long waits on the host shows. Yeah, you just stick your dick in the toilet and you just sit there and you pee while you're talking.
But you can't. You see, a bird can't be litter trained.
Nope.
A bird just plops wherever it is. You know, for some reason, regardless how smart they are. Even a raven, as smart as they are, just shit wherever they happen to be. And unfortunately, you know, parrots. You know, but well, it was a fun show. I mean, you know, it's talking about intricacies of being a musician, playing. Yeah, it's well, the theme is whatever comes up comes up. But it went well. I'm telling you, if you need any help in any way, just message.
All right, so
you and the band,
Right.
You can help these. You can help these guys out, right, Paul? If they need any
go ahead.
help.
I didn't hear. I was out of the room, so I didn't hear.
No. If these guys need any help, Oxblood Forge, you know people, you can help them out.
Yeah, I do. I sure do. I mean, yeah, have them send me everything. Give them my information so we can link up. You know, because I'm always also looking too. Because you know, sometimes I get gigs. I don't, you know, and but it all depends. You know what I'm saying? Because right now we have to look at the situation that we're all under. We're under siege right now. Remember, we are the enemy to them, but we're really the victims. But you know, we have to just see where. You know, I'm not really sure on what's going on out there, and because I'm not really traveling anywhere. I haven't been to Boston, you know, since this shit started.
I mean, like the venues,
actually 3 years.
The venues and
yeah.
Say that again, James.
The venues. How many? You know, I mean, once people maximum.
Oh yeah, we got the venues. I mean, that's not a problem.
The venues are there. I mean, it's the bodies.
People just are not going to vaccinate. So I just want you to know that. A lot of the venue owners, they refuse to vaccinate. A lot of the bands, they're not going to vaccinate. They will not put the shit in their body. And I can't blame them because, you know, I got to look at the point of view of this way. Has the government ever done anything good for anybody? No. Okay. Every fucking drug and administration disease, all that shit they put out there arms you. Everything. It's true. That video you sent me today. You know, they promote McDonald's. They promote all the fucking fast food. They promote pills and, you know, big pharma making money. Come on, man. Think about it. This is all a big money pit for them. Fucking big pharma's getting rich off of this shit.
Did you get that video about that there's a new
the new variants. There's 20 new variants
to replace Delta.
Oh yeah. I believe it. I believe it.
What is it? What do they call it?
B something, the B52 or something. I don't know, but I heard about it already, and they're trying to come up with a variant that no vaccine will ever work. There will be no antidote for that shit. Remember, they're trying to come up with that so that when you get it, nobody could be fucking cured.
So they want to really cut.
They want to wipe the look. They want to kill the population, man. You know, they're trying to kill as many fucking people as they can. It's common sense at this fucking point, man. Come on. They're altering the fucking weather too, by the way. This weather in New York, you would never get this, okay? All of a sudden, the earth is all fucked up, okay? But all these years before that, yeah, it was fucked up, but nothing like this, okay? Things don't just happen overnight. It takes time for the earth to go through those channels, all right? It doesn't just go boom all of a sudden like that, all right? They're fucking altering your weather. They are altering our shit, all right? Listen, every 4th of fucking July, it rains exactly at 7 o'clock. Why? Isn't that a fucking coincidence to people? Come on, man. Think about it. Every 4th of July, we get rain. Every 4th of July. You know, you really got to put that in your brain and think about that shit, man, because that's how they manipulate everybody. They distract. They distract you. Oh, look, Afghanistan. Everybody's mind's over there. Meanwhile, they're making a new fucking variant. Okay? When your mind's off of that, and that's all said and done, now we're here. Oh, now we got this new variant coming out. Oh, God, it's killing people like crazy. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, now we got to figure out how we're going to kill these people now. Now they're going somewhere else and taking your mind away from there. People already know, man. They're opening their fucking eyes. They know it's all distraction. They're listening. They're fucking finally listening. You know?
It could be.
Come on, we're all three of us are old enough to know this shit, man. Come on, James.
It could very well be a big distraction to play mind games with the population, to brainwash.
They are. They're trying to kill us, man. We know this already. It's common sense at this point. Look how many.
Listen, you're talking about HARP, right?
I'm talking about all of them.
Yeah, I mean, whoever
they're all
heard
locked together
of F4 tornadoes in the Northeast? Whoever heard of that? I mean,
exactly.
They have them in Kansas,
Jersey, places,
Oklahoma.
And I don't know, these people are sitting there writing in comment bases. This ain't nothing new for New York floods. Really? I don't know one fucking time in my entire life, except for one time in the 80s when the subway flooded. Okay, we never had no fucking rivers and oceans coming into the subway. Get the fuck out of here. It looked like a tidal wave coming through that fucking place. And you know what? Half of New York is underwater right now. You know how many fucking cars people lost their cars? Hundreds of cars. Now you got the fucking cops. Now I'm going to get into their asses real quick. I read in the fucking NBC News today. Oh, the cops have seized over 500 vehicles in New York because of the fake paper license plate that they got in Pennsylvania. So now they're seizing vehicles. But meanwhile, the guy up the street just got his fucking neck sliced, okay? The guy up the street just got his baby shot in the fucking head. Oh, there was a drive-by shooting, but you're busy out there, you fucking cocksuckers, and you're fucking taking people's cars instead of busting the fucking people that are killing people, because the fucking cops are pussies, man. They're fucking pussies. They go after the fucking people that can't harm them, okay? That's what they do. They go after fucking people that can't do nothing, vulnerable fucking people. That's what they do to motherfuckers, okay? That's what they do. That's why I am 100% for defunding all New York police at this point.
They're more concerned with traffic violations than they are
than fucking people dying out there, right?
Real kingpins and high crimes.
Bro, that shit got me stinging.
Because you're right, they're lazy and they're cowards. I mean,
but listen, I'm not going to say all cops. There's a handful of good cops in every station. But you see what's going on. The bad motherfucking cops are fucking it up for the good cops, okay? One cop does something wrong, that whole station's fucked.
Well, you know, those cars really are disabled because once an engine takes in water, 9 times out of 10. That's
it, done.
Say bye-bye to
But why are they too busy out there taking people? Oh, look, we got 500 cars seized. They defunded us, so now we're going to take from the public.
Yeah.
The government defunded us. They defunded us in New York, so now the police have to make money somehow, so we're going to take your motorcycles, we're going to take your cars, we're going to crush your cars, we're going to sell your cars, and that's what's going to pay the cops to be on the street working for you, taking your shit now.
Well,
I'm really angry about this, really angry about it, that they're too busy out there doing that. There's fucking kids dying, people getting shot, you know, fucking people getting stabbed in the subways. Where are they when that shit happens? But they could seem to find all these fucking cars, right? They seem to have found all the people that violated the Capitol, but they can't find the murderer that killed somebody up the street last week, right? Explain that to me. They're fucking crooked. They're all piece of shits. I'll be right back. I need a cigarette.
Well, they have cameras.
That's why I can't get involved with these crazy
telephone poles. They have hidden cameras. I mean,
that's it.
But they become very lazy and very passive, I guess.
Yeah, these cops, they make me angry, man.
They don't get paid. They don't really get paid that much. New York City police officer. I think they start them with $25,000 a year. They don't really get paid that, but it's kind of like Latin American cops. They get paid shit too. You know, but still, I mean, if there's an
I mean, real
state of
quick, I don't mean
emergency,
to cut you. You know, look, there's no cops out there already doing anything. What the fuck do we need them for? What do you? Oh, you're gonna call when you need them? We call when you need you, and you don't do anything anyway. A fucking bullet hole through our fucking window. We called them. The guy looks at me and goes, "Hey, we can't really do much about that." Or maybe a bird hit your window, you fucking prick.
a bird.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking bird. A bird hit him in the fucking back of his head, and Joe sniffed the front of it.
The word. Yeah. Well, Queens is the worst, right, with the flooding.
I'd imagine. Yeah.
That's what I heard. But anyway,
You know what pisses me off, James? Me and my wife, we were on the bike together. We've got our helmets on. I drive. I abide by everything. Okay. So here you got these kids riding around on fucking dirt bikes, doing wheelies and running people over and shooting people, right? But the motherfucker's gonna turn around with 4 of them in the car and get behind me, right? I said, all right, motherfucker. You know what? Fuck you. You're not taking my fucking bike, man. Go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? For real. Go suck a dick, you fucking cocksuckers. Go and bust the fucking heroin deal on the corner right there, you know, and leave me the fuck alone. For real. All right? For real. I'm sick of this shit, man. Sick of them. Because of them, I lost my fucking New York license because they're lying sack of shits.
it's a good link. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to start a nice big fucking, we're going to start a big committee.
Oh, here's a link. Here's a
We'll
link.
get rid of these cocksuckers.
Here's a link
Fuck
that
outta here,
Eric
man.
posted about New York City police officers'
I
benefits.
just think you're doing a lot. I mean, yeah, you gotta wait.
Dude,
five.
you never hear anything good that they do. Oh, we went down in the community and we helped the homeless today. You know, we fed 500 people. No, today we went and seized 500 vehicles. But in the meantime, the guy up the street was dying in his basement and drowning. But you're out there seizing vehicles. Go fuck yourselves, NYPD.
Yeah, it's a really it's total chaos, you know. I mean
Bullshit, man. It's all
everything-
about fucking money. They don't care about us, man.
everything's been in chaos because
They
they
don't
allowed
care.
it to become chaos. Our
They don't
so-called
give a fuck, man. They just give a shit about making their money, and that's it. And they're
And
gonna
this
steal
is why-
from the American people. You know, people couldn't go to DMV. They were fucking closed. What did they expect people to do? How did they expect people to get to work?
This is why people have
Fuck
to
outta
stop
here.
voting for the two-party system. They have to start voting for independents, people outside the two parties, because the two parties is establishment politics. They're business as usual.
Oh, but you know what else? Meanwhile, Rikers Island, the inmates are running the fucking prisons, but the cops are out in the street seizing vehicles while the inmates are beating up the COs that are there. Okay. So
Yeah.
all that going on, okay? Yeah, the cops are busting people, throwing them in Rikers Island, but Rikers, it's facts. I read the fucking whole article on it, and I heard about it. The fucking inmates are running the prison. They took over the fucking prison, and they did that purposely.
So,
The government's done this purposely, okay?
it's like taking candy from a baby.
Yeah, but you're going to see somebody's fucking 500 cars, but in the meantime, the CEO in the prison got his ass beat the shit out of by inmates. You can let that happen. Where are you when all the fucking accidents happen, huh? Where are they when people are getting mugged on the trains? Where are they when the fucking conductor gets punched in the face? Where's the fucking cops when you got some guy letting his girlfriend on the Q train run the fucking train with passengers in it by herself and driving the train and making a joke at it? Where are they when all these things happen? Is my question. But no, they can bust the guy. They can bust the fucking guy and tase a man on a train that jumped the fucking train because he jumped the $2 train. But the guy that just killed somebody, you can't find him.
It's like the movie where Kurt Russell escaped from New York.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
You know, the cops hate people that they can't manipulate. They can't get over on us because we're too fucking smart for them. Okay?
All right. Okay, listen. I gotta get up early. I'm getting tired. Let's call it
2:41.
It was a great. Yeah, well, it's not really that late, but it was a great show. We got 2 hours and 42 minutes. You know, and it was a good show. We'll save more talent and education for another show. thank you to the both of these, really. And
Thanks for
I feel
having us.
bad. Yeah, I feel bad for
It's
BC.
listen, it's a hard thing to make me angry with the cops because I do support certain officers, but you know what? When they do shit like that, I can't roll with that, man, because
Well,
I see what they're doing now.
This is why I think Curtis Lewa, Guardian Angels, Curtis Lewa, will be good for New York as mayor because he's running as a Republican, and I support him. And cheers.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna try to contact them and see, you know, because I got some things, man, you know,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, but
Don't mind.
yeah,
I'm willing to get back into campaigning again a little bit, as long as it's going to benefit New York.
so I'll
If it's
send.
not going to benefit, if it's not benefiting, I don't want to do anything.
I'll send you Eric's profile. You know, you guys can connect and.
Yeah, we'll set something up. You know, we'll do a
because
music night.
His band
politics.
definitely has high potential. Definitely, without a doubt, has high potential.
Yeah,
So
we set
anyway.
everything up. We'll do a music night, no politics, no, you know.
Yeah, we'll do a music night. It was fun what we had. You know, you get your electric guitar all set up, and we'll have a nice show of great entertainment.
That's fine.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
But
Take
I do
care,
know some
everybody.
people I can link you up with in Boston. So,
Awesome.
you know, a lot of
Yeah.
big people live out in Boston, by the way. A lot
Yeah.
of big
Well,
people that people don't even know about.
Any
Yeah.
networking of all kinds is helpful. All networking.
Right.
So, all right. Happy Labor Day weekend 2021.
Yeah, happy Labor Day weekend, everybody.
To everybody.
To everybody.
And thank you, everyone, for participating in the comments section. Adios.
Oh yeah.
All right.